Okay. Who wants to start with our recap of last session?
We go look at the operations again.
Yep. Last operation was Operation Go Fish.
That one was a little bit calmer than most ones. Well, except for at the end there, I guess.
Yep. So, mind telling me what you guys did?
We made some fish sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were sent there to go find these two scientists. It was a colony that was under attack by the UPP. It was currently being evacuated.
Yep.
Yep.
And did you find the scientists?
Their bodies.
Well, I mean, yes, they were quite unalive.
But you found something else, didn't you?
Yes, we found their android, who had made them unalive because he thought that what they were doing was pretty unethical.
Yeah, at least that's what he told you.
Yeah, I mean, he did have quite, all the information on what Deep Void had been up to, their plans to have a coup, all of that, good, useful information in the hands of the right people.
Yep, and he was able to help you in exchange for protection.
Yep.
But the UPP didn't want to let him get into your hands, so there was a bit
Yeah,
of...
we just killed about 40 UPP soldiers to get out of there.
60?
Yep.
Yes, 60. It was.
But did
4
we kill
groups
them
of
all
15.
before we ran?
No, you guys didn't kill them all, but they all died. Like, you basically held them off for long enough for your reinforcements to come in. And you were able
And we
to...
bent the rules of the turret a little bit, as we found out later.
Yep. I've realized now that the sentry turret, the fastest it can go up is 150 seconds, which would be 10 rounds. So, if you want to set up the turret, you're going to have to do it outside of combat. It's going to have to be outside of combat time.
Would have been neat, Lyra, just having some experimental prototype briefcase sentry.
But
Yeah,
given
the
how
perfect
strong
guard
it is, it would be a bit
sentry.
overpowered.
Oh,
Yeah,
completely.
it's a monster.
Well, to some extent or another, Lyra herself can get shot about once before dying.
That's true.
essentially.
Well, I
Well,
we
she-
fixed that last session.
now it's two.
Yeah, she took...
It's 2 shots.
Now it's 2. Good
yeah,
point.
let me...
I mean, it depends on the kind of shots, but yes.
There we go. That's better. Okay. So you guys were able to get a warning to the Secretary of Defense, and you took Maitland to the garrison systems where you were able to get some of the evidence. And that's where we left off. You guys also all got promotions. You all advanced in rank. And now, it's been about a week. You went to the garrison systems. You also got your ship fixed up. It's looking all spiffy and new. It's got that new ship smell.
It's been about a week, you said?
Yep, total. But you guys are about to get into your cryopods. Because you are about to head to your next deployment.
So that would make my entry at 1 day?
How many days did you have total?
I mean, I have 6 right now, but that's after I think we had 2 days at the end of last time.
2 days, and then it's been about another 5 since then.
Okay, so I'll have 1 day left.
Yep. So,
Do you want to brave the FTL?
Yeah, can I stay out 1 day and then
yep,
go to sleep?
roll me a d6. Okay, you're fine. Now everybody, get into your cryopods. The cryopods close with a... And to you, what is the blink of an eye, you find them opening again. Marines, report to the briefing room immediately. Lieutenant Casado stands before you. Thanks to you, the Secretary of Defense is alive and well. The intel you've gathered during this war has exposed the Deep Void organization within our ranks. Several high-ranking officers are under arrest and pending court-martial. You personally have cut out the cancer within the USCNC. That is why you have all been given your field promotions. Congratulations. But we do have one small problem, Marines. The big fish have slipped the net. General Vaughn and her Deep Void yes-men have gone rogue. They must be brought to justice. I know the General treated the gunfighters with open arms after Fort Nebraska, but make no mistake. Vaughn is a traitor to the United Americas and the Colonial Marines. Mother's deep analysis of the data obtained during your last operation has pinpointed a Deep Void facility on that hothouse shitstorm planet called Pandora. That sound familiar? Darwin Island is about 120 clicks from Adaiga Island and Anisadora Colony. Just last week we were right in their goddamn backyard. Systems sensor net showed the Blackguard's Tungu Alang transport and Vaughn's Black Box ship entered the Pandora system about a week ago. As of this morning, dropships have been making repeated cargo runs from the island to the Alang in orbit. She's down there, Marines. I can feel it. The Tambatam is carrying a company of Marines. It will engage the Tungu Alang and make a frontal assault on the island. I need an infiltration team to slip past their defenses, secure all Project Life Force, Berserker program, and Deep Void data for evidence. Take Vaughn and any other high-ranking Deep Void leaders alive. We've got to know how deep their bullshit goes, and they've got to face trial. So get them, get the data, and get out so we can nuke the damn site from orbit. Here's what Satellite Recon has put together for us. Let me check your handouts. Mother has examined several options for getting in, and I boil it down to 3. Your asses are on the line, so I'll give the final decision to you. Good luck, Marines.
I'm assuming drop podding through the roof isn't an option.
Dead drop pods are one of the options, yes.
Well, I meant through the roof.
Oh.
Like, just show up in their living room.
Well.
Straight into the rig.
Well, let's see. What part of the island would you consider the roof?
The rig. Like, directly hit the rig with the drop pod.
You could try, but keep in mind they have formidable ground defenses, so...
Yes, we would get shot out of the sky. I'm quite aware of that. That's why I was meaning it as a
joke. Oh yeah, no problem. I mean, you can still use dead drop pods. It's a matter of... Your options are the same as you've done on all of your previous deployments. And also, let me know if you want to requisition...
Dropping in the APC, or just kind of landing somewhere.
Yeah, or dropship, yeah.
Yep.
So the center is just a landing pad, right? Is it a building or just...
The rig is a building. The top of it has a landing platform, but...
But where is the main facility, like in this depository?
No,
or is it the building
main
itself?
Yeah, the rig is the main facility.
Gotcha. And what is this ground station? Is there like a cable car connecting it or something?
Yes. at least as far as you can tell.
What are we looking at in regards to power stations? Is that power shunt there?
The power shunt, let me see. Yeah, I mean, you don't have too much information other than, like, surface scan data, but...
We probably get some stuff regarding thermals.
Yeah, I mean...
But at the same time, I don't know. You're dealing with a hangar. That's probably going to give you as much issue as anything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's where the, that's a source of geothermal power for the rig. The power shunt is, I mean.
Okay.
But
What if we tried to infiltrate through the hangar grotto and make our way in that way? Would that take too long, probably?
No, you could try. It's just a matter of, like, it's a matter of how you want to do your insertion, because...
What is the Western lava tube? Because that sounds inhospitable to life.
Oh, that is a lava tube, exactly what it sounds like. Lava tubes are basically when... It's a tube that forms geologically in a volcano. Basically, it's like an underground tube where lava has flowed before, and it's left this kind of hollow tunnel, natural tunnel, underground.
Yeah, so it doesn't have lava in it anymore.
No.
Okay.
But...
What's the corporal's new rank again? What's your rank now, Chris?
Sergeant.
Sergeant.
What does the sergeant think we should do?
Well, the sergeant is good to drop anywhere, so long as we get to drop some duds somewhere else to draw their attention away.
Yep. I mean, keep in mind the entire company is being sent as part of the attack. Yep. It's
Hoping that the company isn't stupid enough to come through the Pillbox channel.
Yep. You have a couple.
I mean, that would just be silly.
Yep. I mean, yep. They're basically.
Sergeant, whenever you want to scope out somebody else's turf, you always take the subway. So I like Lyra's idea of the underground here.
Yep. The main thing is figuring out what method of insertion you want to use, because it's not necessarily as much about where you're going to land, so much as it is about what equipment you're going to use to get yourselves there.
Now, that lava tube, would it be big enough to fit an APC through?
Possibly, yeah. But...
I'm feeling very Dukes of Hazzard today.
Yep, so...
I'm up for it.
That'll be a dropship deployment. Mother tells you that a dropship insertion has a 37% probability of success.
Well, now, Mother, what is the dead drop percentage?
It is higher success than that. It's not 100%, but...
What about...
Your basic options are dropship, deep sea, and dead drop. So you can use the dropship, you can use a service skiff like you used in Operation Dreamcatcher, or you can go through the DDR. Because it also depends on how close you're trying to get. Because, like, if you're trying to get onto the island itself with a surface skiff, you're going to be, you know, in a bit more trouble than if you, say, used the surface skiff and kind of dropped yourselves in a bit offshore and swam in.
Why don't the Colonial Marines have speedboats?
Yeah, why don't we have rib boats? Or, you know, aquatic vehicle, or not aquatic vehicles, but amphibious vehicles.
Hoverboats.
How defended is the ground station?
What do you mean?
You could try to infiltrate from the east side and take the
Yeah.
whatever's there to the base.
Yeah, it's up to you. You just have to figure out which method of insertion you want to use. Dropship, deep sea, or dead drop.
Because I don't see any bunkers on the east side, at least not labeled.
Well, it looks like we got some flatland right next to that ground station, so we might want to just drop off a bit of ways and just swim in.
Yeah.
Drop
can
in
do that.
via probably what is it? Not a drop pod, but you get what I mean. Aircraft.
Oh yeah, the surface skiff. So
That.
yeah, it can get you past the shoreline detection grid, but you'll still have to leave her anchored in a shallow trench about 1 kilometer out.
Yeah.
So make sure you have your rebreather masks and your platypus fins.
Yep.
Okay?
Yeah, that should be able to get us to the ground station, and unless they're willing to destroy their own equipment, we can get up to the rig from there.
All right.
Yep, that's
And that is flatland that I see there. That's what
Where?
I'm assuming.
Let me see. Yeah, it's on the far east,
I'm not saying.
or east of the ground
No,
station. I mean, it's all
Where's the north arrow on this thing?
north.
no north
Is
arrow.
you can assume north is up.
North is up, then I'm talking dead south.
Dead south. Yeah, I mean, you could assume that this entire thing, because it's a volcano, it's an old volcano. So if you see the caldera, that's kind of marking the kind of top, and you can imagine the entire thing slopes down from kind of that circle. So
Okay.
it's not truly
There's a
flat,
light.
but the slope is going to be gentler. Although, regardless, if you're using a surface skiff, you're going to have to land 1 kilometer out by sea and then swim inland.
Yeah. Well, Sergeant, what's your ideas? Or what's your thoughts on that?
Well, much as I don't like getting wet, swimming does seem like the least deadly option of getting on this island.
I am going to say I just now realized there's a bunker right on that entry point, so
It's up to you. Once you guys have decided, and you've decided what, if any, equipment you want to requisition, then we will get to it.
I say we go with that just pick something kind of thing. Or just
Okay.
to pick something kind of thing.
No,
Okay.
I think swimming in is fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, everybody
Kinda
make sure
don't
to.
want to get shot out of the sky.
Yep.
I mean, it would be totally cool to just drop down on an APC, but
Oh, I
it's
still
not
want
like those odds that Mother gave us.
to drop pods straight through the rig, possibly end up in the second floor.
That would be funny.
That would be awesome, is what that would be.
Yeah, maybe if you guys were Space Marines, but
We are Space Marines.
I guess in a way. But I guess if you guys were
No.
Astartes,
We are not Astartes.
Yeah,
yes,
not
if
even
we were
custodians.
Spartans.
yep,
We are not Spartans.
Yep. Okay. So, do you guys want to requisition any additional equipment? Cause,
Can I just get
Yep.
2 optical sights?
yep.
Alright, I'm just going to stick them on the shotgun and the sharp.
Okay. Anybody else got anything they want to requisition?
Well, I'm gonna take an optical sight for my pulse rifle.
Okay.
You know,
I want to
didn't even
take
look and see
a
what those-
combat knife.
Okay.
That weighs half, right?
Yep.
I think.
Weight half, bonus 0, damage 2.
That's-
And then I wanted to take a pup's drone as well.
Okay.
That should get me right up to encumbrance, I think.
All right. You
I just want a bunch of
have you
doses
added the
of
platypus
Javelin.
fins and rebreather as well?
Yeah, that's gonna be the other half of my knife to get to a pound.
Okay.
Can you repeat the stats on the knife again?
It's weight half, bonus 0, damage 2.
In engage range, I'm assuming.
Yep. Yep. It's melee, so engaged range.
Your total encumbrance is double your strength, right?
Yep.
Unless you have pack mule, in which it's 4, I believe.
Yep. And if you have your individual Marine pack, it's twice your strength plus 2.
I know it's purely semantics, but does it technically increase your carry capacity by 2, or does it decrease the weight of your total carried items by 2?
The former, because it's basically giving you extra.
Okay, the way I've been doing the math, I've always done it the latter.
Yeah,
It doesn't change at all, it's just, I don't know, I wanted to ask.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. Everybody got what they want?
Let's see. I forgot about the extra.
About how big around are those pylons?
The pylons? Let me see.
Yeah.
Well, let me measure it.
I doubt that's just, well,
They're about 25 meters.
yes, not something a breaching charge can get rid of.
No. You guys all ready?
Should I bring a winch and the rope?
I would suggest it.
Anybody taking the ponchos?
I'm
I
taking
already
a
have
poncho.
one, so I'm just bringing the one I get naturally.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is anyone bringing a harpoon gun? Actually, no.
I'm still adding everything to my
Yeah,
inventory.
I think I'm good.
All right.
Let's see. Actually, you take that.
I don't have room for the pups drone unless I get rid of something.
So, as you guys are preparing to deploy, you feel a shudder. Looking out, you see, we are taking fire from the Tungu Alang. And you see the Bougainville frigate, the Blackguard frigate, is firing upon your ship. And 2 other Conestoga class frigates, much like the Tambatam, though they use a similar token, but they are black and unmarked. They also enter orbit, and they are outflanking you.
Well, I might not be able to take the pups drone then, I guess. That sucks. Unless I ditch the poncho.
Yep, so they are coming at you from the sides. And they are preparing to fire on you, while the Tungu Alang starts to back off. Your ship goes forwards, and suddenly you feel another shake. Surface railguns are targeting us. Get out there as soon as possible, Marines. Are you ready to deploy?
I'm getting
Ready as we'll ever be.
Okay.
head-mounted sight for my turret.
All right. So
I'm gonna add the pups drone.
okay. So which direction do you want to start on the island from?
I think we're gonna start from the east.
Okay.
I think we're like, what, over here?
Let me see. Where?
I think over
Yep.
here.
So, you're going to need to make me... mobility.
Any modifiers?
+1 for the platypus fins.
Well, actually, the platypus fins are +2.
Oh, +2, sorry. Then, yeah.
We'll re-roll that then.
Are we all making this roll?
Yep. Okay.
Apparently, Lara took synchronized swimming classes in the orphanage.
Okay. Well.
I was on high school swim team.
So, do you guys want to give extra successes to Rig?
There?
Because you guys hear the sound of a vehicle in the air. It's the same model as some of those strike ships that were part of your reinforcements back in Operation Go Fish. It's not a Cheyenne, it's smaller, but it appears to be scanning the water. Everybody
Is it black?
Sorry, what?
Is it black?
Yes.
Well, let's try and avoid it.
Okay. Yep, so that's what the opposed mobility was against. I'm guessing you use those extra successes to give Osborne a success.
Yes.
Yeah, he's flailing in the water, and I just kind of drag him.
Okay, everybody make me an air supply roll.
What was our starting air supply supposed to be?
2 for the rebreather.
Okay.
Okay, you're all good. Now, everybody make me another mobility roll. Again, +2.
Oh, the fins would have brought me overweight, so I actually don't have the fins.
Oh, okay. Well then, yep, you don't get the +2.
No bonus for me. I'm gonna need that help again.
Stop
New-
drinking seawater, Riggs. The fish poop in there.
Okay.
Sorry, if you give me 1 second.
Yep, no
Ever
problem.
since
Water.
Riggs got met that Xeno corpse underwater, he's been uncomfortable with it. He's hydrophobic.
That's fair.
Saltwater is actually not bad for open wounds, from what I heard.
Yeah, I mean,
Actually-
I think it depends on where you are, because there can be some nasty stuff. Okay,
I
so...
was specifically talking like clear ocean water, but yeah, I get you. Some of the stuff,
Yeah. Okay, so now everybody make me one last air supply roll. Okay, Corporal, anybody who got a facehugger, reduce your air supply by 1.
Yeah, I had
And
to use extra oxygen because the booty cheeks aren't particularly hydrodynamic.
oh yeah,
Oh, no, I've got a good reason for it.
oh yeah. Everybody make me an observation roll.
Everyone?
Yep.
any modifiers?
Holy cow.
No. Okay. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna roll a D3. 1, it'll be Foggy. 2, it'll be Lyra. 3, it'll be Riggs. Okay, 1. So, Sanders. You feel a tendril lash out at you and try to grab you, but it isn't able to get a grip. Now, Henry and Leroy, you saw these tendrils and were able to avoid getting too close to them. So, but everybody else just got lucky. So, yeah, you guys land onto the beach.
Sanders' cheeks are just too thick. Now, people can't keep their hands off of him.
Due to my experience in getting shot from behind, I am familiar with this.
Yep. And you guys get onto the beach. This thing has gone out of sight. Everybody, Lyra?
No. Dumping the platypus fins now that we're on the.
Yep, you can do that.
Actually, what's the term? Flora of the local area.
It is a jungle. It is a tropical... It's a tropical island. Very rainforesty.
I'm gonna say we find a tree and gonna get someone with a knife to mark an X into it, or a tree with a hollow under it and keep all the water equipment under there.
Sure.
That way we can get to it later.
Yeah.
Yep. And, in the distance, you hear... It sounds like it's coming from far away, but everybody take +1 stress level. You've not heard anything like it before. Whatever it is, it sounds big.
It sounds like old film Jurassic Park here.
It actually looks a little bit like it, like, you know, classic Hawaii. It's a volcanic island, very tropical. But you see storm clouds in the distance.
So we're going Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah, a little bit, because, you know, you came in on sea. Now, let me just check something.
Alright.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
before we head out, I'm going to pass out one thing of nap relief to each of you.
Alright. Now, everybody, make me an observation roll. And let me know if you want to push it. Okay. Henry and Rig. Henry, you notice a concealed M111 anti-vehicle mine just as you're walking further through the beach, and you manage to not step on it.
I'm going to immediately yell out and get everyone to stop. Tell everyone there's mines.
Yep. Riggs, you also manage to see them, and you avoid stepping on one. You can give your 2 other successes to 2 other folks.
Yep, I'll give them to Lyra and
Oh,
I
someone's
guess
getting
the
blown up.
corporal
Okay,
or
so...
the new sergeant.
Okay, so... Sander, or, Leroy? You hear something click as you step.
Oh shit! I stepped on something.
And, roll me armor, but halved.
So was the observation roll to realize that he had exploded, or to find the mines themselves?
Okay, so you take 5 damage.
Jesus.
55. That is... severed leg. Roll me stamina. At -1.
Oh, might as well.
Don't worry, it doesn't matter, because I would only have counted the last one, so you're alive, but let me know which leg you want to have severed.
I think it was my right leg.
Okay, so you're going to need immediate medical care if you don't want to have to make another death roll at the end of the next
He's
shift.
getting it.
Okay, so make me a medical aid roll. It'll be +2 because you... Okay, so you save him. Now, do you want to see how much health you can get him back to?
Oh yeah.
Okay, make me another medical aid roll.
I get, what is it, +1 for the first aid kit?
I think it's +2.
Okay, +2.
Okay, so you're now back up to 2 health, but you've lost a leg.
It was thematically accurate to lose a leg stepping on a mine.
True. So how do you guys want to handle this? Because...
What are the effects of severed leg?
Let me see. It is... You can't run. You can only crawl.
Can we give him a peg leg with a jungle stick?
You'll have to make a convincing roll. A very convincing roll.
Wait, okay. Okay. I have an idea.
If you have an idea to rig something up...
If both Lyra and Riggs can work together to jerry-rig a functioning artificial leg out of trees, the platypus fins, and other bits and bobs that we have on us, and MacGyver him a new leg.
I think a peg leg is more reasonable.
Yes, but no, I'm trying to get us to MacGyver this shit.
Yeah,
So Lyra, you do a good comp tech roll, and
he does
does a heavy machinery roll, and we both succeed on that.
Yeah, if you both succeed on that, I'll let you have... You'll be able to walk. You won't be able to run. And it will be slow action instead of fast action, like with the impaled thigh. But you'll be able to move on your own.
How does my comm tech help with this, though? What are we using?
You're going to be using some of the bits and bobs to make it not shitty and semi-smart, so it's auto-adjusting for him.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to be kind of using some of the spare equipment that you've got to kind of, help make it something that actually functions somewhat.
You know, if you're going through this much effort, his M41 would probably be stiffer than a tree stick.
That's true.
Well, he's got a smart gun.
Yep.
Well, we want you to be able to use the gun still, right?
Yeah, but I'd say you'd have to use some extra bracing.
Could a folding winch be used as a leg?
You could use a maintenance jack.
A folding winch and a maintenance jack.
You know what? Riggs, you want to give up your maintenance jack?
Well, it would be nice if I had brought it with me.
Oof.
Oof is correct.
The folding winch can be at the knee joint, and we just need a really sturdy log and some duct tape.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
And every good soldier has duct tape on him.
Yeah.
I could roll my wits because it's 5.
Yeah, just roll wits and see if you can. And then if you succeed, I'll let you come up with something. Worst comes to worst, I'll let him be emergency evac'd, and I'll give him another character to control for now. But okay, you come up with something. So you still are going to suffer some pretty heavy penalties because it's obviously, jury-rigged. But you're able to walk, at least temporarily. And roll me 3d6, Leroy. Okay. It's going to take 11 days for the wound to heal. You're obviously not going to grow your leg back, but... for the wound to kind of completely heal to the point where it's not, agonizingly painful, but you're able to function at least. And you're not going to die from it. Alright. Where to?
Well, after what just happened, I think I want to use the pups drone.
Okay.
Does that require power? I didn't see where it said that.
Let me check.
Maybe I missed it.
I'm really regretting not bringing a knife.
Yep, so it does not say that it does. So its range is extreme. So which zone do you want to which direction do you want to put it?
Well, I'm assuming we're gonna follow. Are we going to the ground station?
Yeah. I think we're gonna go to the ground station, try and get to the rig.
So
Okay.
I figured just somewhere along our route.
Okay, so, yep, so, do you go, like, up here? Or, because I need to know where you're going to be moving and where you're going to be scanning.
Maybe scan here.
Okay, there's nothing there of note. No life forms, no enemy tech that's going to be dangerous.
Would it be able to detect mines? Not that it's...
Yes.
I guess it's still relevant.
Yep, you've gotten past the minefield.
Okay. The path seems clear ahead.
Would it be reasonable to move up?
Yeah, you can do that.
Move up.
Okay.
Actually, from my understanding of anatomy, a winch would actually do more realistic for a limb replacement than a lot of things.
That's good to know. Yep, so...
Just because of the way muscles and tendons work.
Yeah. Makes
So
sense.
albeit it's more of a finger thing than an anything else thing, but yeah, you get what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. So, you guys again in the distance. You hear, take +1 stress level. And Leroy, I'm going to say you get 1 health back now. It's been about probably 15 minutes. You're climbing up the side of the mountain.
First it's space monsters. Now it's island monsters. Sea monsters. For crying out loud, there might as well just be magic.
So,
Guess I'll send the pups up to the next area if we're ready to move on.
yep, not seeing anything. Though you do note that a storm appears to be coming in. Tropical storm.
Alright. Well, let's hurry on over to the ground station.
Alright.
I'm gonna scan the immediate outside area of the ground station.
Okay. You see a sentry turret. You see a ground vehicle, and you see two human life signs.
Careful, there's a hidden turret ahead. We have 2 enemies and a vehicle as well.
Yep.
Alright.
Everybody,
Well,
who has the
can
lowest
we,
mobility right now? I guess probably Leroy,
I guess
because
Leroy, 'cause he's missing a
Leroy,
leg.
because he doesn't have a leg.
yeah, Leroy, I'm gonna say for now your mobilities are all gonna be at a -2.
Okay.
So make me a mobility. Okay, roll me panic. Okay, you keep it together.
Somebody prop me up. I got the RPG. I'll take out the turret.
Okay, so if you want to do that, make me a...
Oh, wait, hold up. Lara, do you think you could hack that turret?
You'd have to make a mobility roll first to sneak up on it, and you would then have to make a contact roll to see if you can disable it.
Well then,
If I can't sneak, it would kill me.
well if it sees you, Leroy, then blow it the fuck up. And this will go in a bit loud.
Okay, so how are you guys doing this?
So we're gonna watch Lyra with our guns out. If we notice the turret, if she fails her sneak, we're just gonna initiate with full fucking force on everything.
Okay.
Could my poncho
If she-
help here?
Yes, because
Is
it
it
is
wet?
a... Yeah, it is a... You're on a tropical wet island, so... Yeah, it's...
So I would get mobility +2 for stealth.
Yep.
I will try to sneak.
Okay, you managed to sneak past it. Now make me your Comtech roll.
If I get extra successes, can I reprogram it to shoot at them?
Yeah, I mean, you can't see them because they're inside the station. But yeah, you could basically...
Reprogram it so it's friendly to us and not to them.
Yeah, you could basically override... Well, I'm not going to say friendly to you and not friendly to them, but you could reprogram it so that it no longer recognizes IFF tags of any kind.
So wouldn't it just kill us all then?
Well, yeah, but you could sneak... You could continue sneaking. Okay, you managed to... do you want to shut it down, or...
Yeah, I think turning it off would be the best.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn it off.
Okay. The turret kind of lowers. It kind of looks like it went floppy for a second, you know?
I'm gonna say I cut the wires so no one can repair it and reuse it.
Yeah, you just rip the wiring out. Okay.
I'm gonna wave to everybody that they can move up.
All right. Who has the highest observation here?
That would be Riggs, I think.
Yep. Riggs.
Okay, make me an observation.
All right. Observe.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Riggs, what do your elf eyes see?
You see a familiar, not face, but a familiar form. It's
Uh-oh.
similar to the creatures you saw on what was it, Uragan? But it's on all fours, it's not upright, and it appeared to be sneaking up on you. But as soon as you see it, it notices that you see it, and it runs off
Oh shit.
before you can fire at it or anything.
Yep. Stay alert, guys. We got bugs on our tail.
Well, that's just great. Good thing we killed it.
I was gonna say something like the big boy, but that one seemed different. It wasn't standing. It was running on all fours.
So not Fat Boris. Don't know what to call this one. Laura, did you have any other fat friends in the orphanage?
No, just Bolshoi kid.
Oh, damn.
Okay. What do
Oh
you guys?
well. Let's try to keep sneaking up all
Would the pups know if the vehicle is occupied?
You can see it would not. Well, you didn't
Can
see
we
a
see
human
if it's-
signature inside the vehicle,
Okay.
so you imagine it's probably not.
Alright. Well, Leroy? Do you wanna hit that vehicle with the RPG?
Yeah, I sure can.
Okay,
Maybe if you could lure the guards out with that and shoot them.
you are at extreme range, so it's going to be -3 +2 if you're aiming.
Actually, if you don't mind me asking, what are you going off of for your range stuff?
Oh, I'm just measuring
What
with the
page?
measuring. What?
What page? Because from what I'm seeing,
Oh,
extreme
extreme-
range is up to 1 kilometer. Long range is about 100 meters.
It's up
Or
to
4
100
zones.
meters, so this is right at 100. So I'm going to say,
Okay, that's legitimate.
yeah, because it's about 103.
Okay, that's legit.
Yep, so
Should I move up a square to make it
long range?
long range?
I don't see why not. It's up to you.
All right.
If we're allowed to, then that
Of course
would be
you are.
great.
Let me get a better shot here.
Okay.
All right.
You also get, it's been about another 15 minutes, so
Alright,
put
yeah.
yourself up to 4.
Here, Leroy.
If you don't mind me asking, since we're going through the effort of moving up, why don't we move up to something closer to medium?
We don't want to have to.
Unless we're going to
sneak
get
it
spotted.
past over.
We don't want to let them too much.
Yeah, my mobility is not so good, so I can't sneak. Very effective.
Yeah,
Reasonable.
yeah. Now, Leroy, you look at them there vehicle, and you shoot it with extreme prejudice.
So you'll get a +1 overall.
That thing insulted your mother. It called her fat, stupid, and smelly.
Hoorah, Sergeant.
Yep, so
So -2 for range, +2 for aiming,
And then
+1
+1.
for.
yep, so overall
Okay.
+1.
Okay.
Okay, I take it you're putting that all into damage?
Yeah, let's go with damage.
Okay. Let me see what the armor on this
I
thing
think
is.
you killed it.
Yep, so you got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No matter what it gets on armor, it cannot survive. It is blown the hell up.
Imagine tires flying through the air.
Yep. It is a smoking wreck.
Shape charge hit the fuel tank, went straight through the engine block as well.
Yep. Just
Yeah, that's what you get for talking about my mother.
all right. What now?
I'm gonna-
What do the guards
Did the
think of
guards
guards
that?
hear it?
You don't know what they're doing. They're inside. If they heard it, they are not making any indication that they heard it.
Man,
Nobody's running out to look.
just our luck. Coming up, some guys beating each other off. Too busy fornicating to come out and here see the glorious explosion. Well, we best remedy that situation.
Is there any windows on this building or anything?
There are, but they're on the inside. They're like on this side, not on the side facing
So
you.
we can't
So I
see in at all.
can't just launch a grenade into the building.
No. I mean, you
But that
could.
means the guards can't see us either, right?
Yeah, they can't see you.
I say we go up to the building then.
Okay, go ahead. All right, what now?
Alright. Now, let's try and sneak in. All careful like.
Okay, make me a mobility roll. Whoever's got lowest, unless there's just one of you trying to sneak.
I think not all of us are trying to sneak in. I think, who wants to try and just sneak in to see where the guards are at? To let us know what the guards
I
are
could
up
try to creep the door open. I got pretty good agility.
Okay, go ahead. Make a
Yep.
mobility.
Guessing I don't get the modifier anymore because I'm about to go in a non-wet environment.
Yeah. No, no. Okay, you're unnoticed. You see them cowering. They're not wearing armor. They don't have any weapons. To you, these don't look like guards.
These men are cowards, crying like babies.
Well, now, I know exactly what to do with cowards who cry like babies.
Hit them in the groin.
Who are you? What is going on here?
Who are you? Who are you? We just work here. Like, they've got their hands up the moment they see that you're armed.
Alright, I'm gonna believe that everyone gets into the building.
Yep.
That would be correct.
Alright. Well, now, we are here to do a very specific task, and we would like a little bit of information to help us on that.
I mean,
And dependent upon how cooperative you are, depends upon what happens. Now,
look, I'm not gonna risk... Look, I don't know why you're here, who's paying you, or if you guys are just turning on the Colonial Marines, but I'm not risking my life. I'm not putting my life on the line for anybody, so just tell me what you want to know, and if I know it, I'll tell you.
alright, now, is Delia Vaughn still on this island?
Yeah, she hasn't left.
Paula, is she on the rig?
I don't know. All I know is that she's been going back and forth trying to get everything onto her ship.
Well, seems like the rig's a good place to search. Now, you wouldn't happen to know anything about some, weird creatures
Nope.
running around?
I don't know. I mean, I'm just the tech. I'm just one of the tech guys. Like, they don't tell me what is going on here, and I don't ask.
Well, stay the fuck inside. And away from windows, preferably.
Yes, sir. They basically kind of find a place to huddle under, like, a table.
You
And,
guys
just
just,
Sticking
and
out in front of
boys-
the door.
Try not to piss yourselves.
Too late.
If you gotta get... Well, damn. You gotta get a shit bucket, get a shit bucket.
Right on cue.
you guys didn't trip any silent alarms, did you?
Hell no. You guys have got guns. We're not stupid.
Modest people on this island.
Look, we just run the... I don't even know why you're here.
Now you're telling me this lift does not take us to the rig?
No, this lift takes you to the rig. It takes you to sub-level 3.
Now, see? Now you're smart and getting it. That's why we're here. To get onto that thing.
You get the feeling that these people don't even know what Deep Void is. They seem to think it's just seem to think that it's a sanctioned USCMC project. At least whatever they're doing.
Well, in any case, stay away from the windows. Try not to piss yourselves even more. Maybe get a moist towelette to clean yourselves up.
Okay. Hello. So, the cable car that would take you there is currently locked down, and it's going to require a contact roll to activate.
Alright, well, let me get right on that.
Oh, and do remember that I gave you all doses of nap relief, so
Okay.
if you feel your stress is too high, use it.
Okay, so roll me your panic. And you have the Nerves of Steel talent, so that's perfectly fine. So yeah, the cable car kind of grinds to a halt right about here, and you guys can all get on.
Cable
Before
car
we
is
do that-
operational.
Yep, sorry, go ahead.
Before we do that, can I actually look through my scope up towards the rig and check and make sure there's nothing really obvious, explosive-wise, sitting on the other side of the cable?
Yeah, you don't see anything. You see that there
Okay,
are two massive rail guns here and here, but those are what are firing on the Tambatam in orbit.
Yeah.
Now, I will be right back. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick.
Maybe we should consider trying to shut down those
Railguns?
railguns and defenses.
I think that would be a capital idea.
I should have requisitioned some black spray paint. But
So I'm
yes, we
thinking
should
about-
also take those out.
Thinking about
Actually,
setting up my turret as soon as we get out of the cable car to cover our exits for later.
Yeah, setting it up in the cable car.
Well, just in wherever it ends up on the other side.
Right outside. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
If
I
I was
really want to
being...
make sure I get it set up.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. If I was being less pragmatic, I'd say these guys are CMC, so they probably got IFFs on them. I'd say set it up somewhere around here so that way that thing doesn't kill them. The two guards here, that is.
I think it won't have a taste for all the piss and shit that's on them.
All right.
Honestly,
You
if it
say
eats
that,
them,
they're
I don't
filled
care.
with acid.
Sorry, what was that?
We were discussing whether the aliens would eat something that has already pissed or shit itself.
Yeah,
My vote
that's-
is that it's going to take one sniff and be like, ew, that's gross, and just kind of scare them and then walk away.
Well, at least now you guys have a good idea for how to defend yourselves if you feel like you're getting overwhelmed by them.
Yes.
Deploy
Throw dirty
strategy.
diapers at them.
Yep. Deploy strategy poopy pantaloni. Well, as you guys are getting onto the cable car and it goes off, you hear some loud coming from around this area. But you're already on the cable car, so nothing you can do about it.
Well, let's just hope those creatures really do not have a taste for our piss-covered technicians.
All right.
We really should just burnt that forest down.
So place
I
yourselves.
mean, if we turn the railguns off, the nukes will do it for us.
Good point. Weren't we supposed to take stuff with us, though?
Yeah, you're supposed to
We're
collect
supposed
as
to
much.
get captured.
You're supposed to collect,
As
capture.
much evidence as we can.
You're supposed
Oh,
to
we're looking for
capture.
evidence?
Yep, capture them. Collect evidence that can be used in the trial, and capture all of them alive.
Selective requisition and total destruction afterwards. Sound good to me.
Alive.
I don't know how much.
We,
of it
we don't
tastes.
have a great reputation with bringing things back alive.
All
I
right.
don't know how much of a
Don't
taste
really
those
need
have
to.
for NPCs.
What?
I said, I don't know.
When they're just normal, everybody's, yeah, they're fine. When it's people we don't like,
True. Very true.
Xena's refined palate knows of NPC from a PC.
True. All right. So where are you going?
I would say trying to get to the mainframe there, see if we can't turn off those big guns outside.
All right. Go ahead.
Wait,
All right.
before we do anything, I'm sending the pups drone up to the corner here.
You're not seeing anything.
Seems to be deserted.
Yeah.
Right now, Laura, you had mentioned you wanted to set up your turret to cover our exit. Do you still want to do that?
I think I'll set it up a little bit further up here in the corner, maybe.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, let's head on up that way.
Okay, keep going. And Leroy, it's been another 15 minutes. You can be back up to full.
I think you could make the turret token a bit bigger.
Oh, yeah.
It is hard to see on the background, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, yep. There we go. Yeah, because it's got the health bar, so. Okay. Where are you going?
Again, I'd say we start with the mainframe, see if we can get some info out of that, maybe turn off those rail guns.
All right. So,
No door lock or anything.
nope. So, on all the screens,
Seems easy.
all it says is you keep seeing the same word being written over and over again. Hello. It appears this mainframe has already been completely wiped.
Is there nothing useful that we can do here?
Unfortunately
it's been
not.
completely reset.
Oh, damn. That's troublesome. See if we can't keep going along, see if we can't find someone, again, to turn off those guns, and see if there's anything else useful we can get.
So would my pups have scanned the entire area by now?
It scans one zone at a time. Let's see. It's one zone per round. Let me know. Did you want to send it off and scan every zone? Because you can do that. Just
I want to send it off to the tactical center.
okay. You see 5 life signs.
Life signs ahead.
Yep.
Alright.
You also see
Try
some
and-
weak life signs in the vents over here.
I think we have more bugs close by.
Well, who wants to come in the vents with me?
Yep.
Do you want
They're
to
right
go
about
into
here.
the vents, or do you?
I'm not sure that's the best idea.
Maybe you could just stick your flamethrower through it.
I mean, do we know if they're human or not?
They're about
Because
human.
I mean, while I do enjoy a good barbecue, a long pork is by no means something I wanna fix.
Yeah, you're not entirely sure. They're like human-ish in size.
Hard to tell.
Would something in there be able to hear us if we yelled in there?
Yes.
I'd say yell and then jump to the side while someone aims down it, and if it's anything that isn't human, just open fire.
Alright. Good idea.
Now, you wanting to get closer, or?
Oh, I'll walk up to it with the flamethrower.
Okay.
I'm also going to be aiming with the shotgun.
Okay.
Because a sharp in this situation would be a bit dangerous to myself and everyone here.
Okay, so
Alright, and then Sanders will yell down the vent, "Shave and a haircut!"
you just hear agonized moaning.
Right? Nope. Putting them out of the misery. Made
It
answer
sounds
back.
like someone with diarrhea. Are you incinerating?
Okay.
Now I'm imagining the Austin Powers scene. I am still alive, but I am very badly burnt.
That would be really funny. Okay, so where now?
Actually, how long would it take for me to actually run back to the, that corner?
This corner?
And then back? Yeah.
Like
Like, could I reasonably run back there, fire off a dart towards the car platform, and then run back within, say, a minute?
Oh, easily, yeah.
I'd like to do that.
Okay.
Just leave it there as a delay charge kind of thing.
Yeah.
Proximity charge.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, just mark.
Where-
just put a little mark.
Where's it going?
It's going on the cable car platform. Just put a little mark on there so that we can remember that. Okay.
Won't
Alright.
it blow up if we try to go back? That
No, because
way?
it recognizes your
IFF
IFFs. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Are the life signs gone now?
They're slowly fading, yeah.
Alright. You guys want to go into the tactical center and see if there's anything useful in there?
Yep, we know there's 5 people in there, so...
So let's try and sneak our butts in there.
Okay, make me a...
Leroy, I'm gonna say I will have you posted at the door, and you're not gonna sneak. You're just gonna
Basically
you're gonna
watch.
provide cover.
I'll
Okay.
stay here.
Okay.
All right, who's got lowest mobility? Is that
I think it's
me?
you. Yeah.
Yeah, Sanders has big cheeks.
Okay.
Oof.
Do you want to... Well, first... Oh, yeah, you can't push that because you rolled panic. Okay, you keep it together? Neither of you succeeds, so I'm going to say that... Because it usually is... Tie goes to the person being snuck up on. So I'm going to say that you... They hear you come in.
As I cross the threshold, I let out a massive fart.
Okay.
God damn it, Sergeant.
Yep, so...
I told you not to eat the beans.
Yep.
It was so good, though.
Yep, you see a couple more of those, 4 more of those technicians, and you see a man in black armor. He looks to you, and he actually gives you a salute, and he says, "Good to see some fellow Marines here." Look, I've just been following orders. Not really having a choice, but... Are you after Vaughn?
Well, who the shit else would we be after on this godforsaken rock?
Well, I'm glad to know somebody is going to be bringing her to justice. Because she has betrayed the principles that the USCMC stands for. I will happily testify in court to my own involvement. I love the Corps. Look, I was part of the Artificial Wound Soldier program. When it was discontinued, the Colonial Marine Corps, they tried to just cut us off. They acted like we didn't exist. We were decommissioned as if we were just some old rifle that you could toss aside when it's no longer useful. But we got no benefits. We got no
Like
pension.
an empty can of beans.
Yeah,
Those
but
beans were good.
Vaughn treated us like we were still something worth saving. So when she ordered us to do things, we did them. But I'm not willing to betray my country for anyone.
Alright. Well,
If you want, you can make a manipulation roll to see if he's being genuine or if he's fucking with you, but you get the feeling that You get the feeling that he's being genuine. Just make the manipulation roll. It'll be at a +2.
okay.
Okay, and he has to roll opposed, even though he's not trying to oppose you, but... Yeah, you would still succeed, and yeah, he's clearly being... He's being genuine. He does not like...
You just see him salute, a tear roll down his eye, and an eagle screeches in the background.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, well, son, that's good to hear. Now, I'm gonna put you in charge of these 4 boys here and make sure, damn sure that they stay alive. Now, I took care of some critters in the vent. I mean, they didn't reply to the old shaving a haircut bit, So, fried them up good.
Good thinking.
But,
There's been some nasty stuff going on here.
Yeah, be careful of them vents.
Yep.
Now, anyways, do you know where we could turn off those big railguns outside?
Unfortunately, that's not going to be something you can do systemically. They've already set that up. All I know is that if you wanted to do something like that, you'd have to collapse this whole rig. I can tell you how you do it, or at least how I'd do it.
Well, now, that would be mighty kind of you.
Well, you could take, say, go to one of the Colonial rig pylons, well-placed breach in charge, damage one of the guns. It'll weaken the rig support strut nearest to it. Dip this entire thing down into the grotto thing below.
Well, that seems like a great idea, but I wouldn't want to do that with y'all on it, so...
Maybe he should come with us. We could use extra hand.
Yeah. If one of you guys wants, say Leroy wanted to take control of him, I'd be perfectly happy to give him his character sheet.
I could do that.
Yeah. And then you could
mean
say,
in addition to Leroy, or?
yeah, if he wanted to say, like, if you guys wanted to say, like, leave Leroy somewhere just because right now he's got the missing leg and say come back and get him when you're ready to leave, he could kind of hold the position, but it's up to you guys.
Are any of these technicians androids?
No, they're all humans.
I was gonna say we could hack one of their legs off and give him a better leg.
No. I mean, Heath, that's really up to you whether you want to do that or not.
Yeah, Leroy can't really run. I feel like he is. I mean, regardless of his health status, there's no way he can lose a leg and perform a full mission. You know, at this point, like, shock would have to be very... Yeah, he would be in shock, you know, physically.
Yeah, you could kind of let him, but you can still take him with you once you guys are ready to leave the rig, but, like, you could say, leave him here for a moment, kind of.
Leave him there in charge of the technicians, like, have him wait back in the cable car corridor with the technicians.
Yep.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, let me, I will give you control over his character sheet.
I'm going to use my Comtech skills to reprogram his IFF.
Oh, yeah. You guys
If
can...
I may...
Yep.
I'm assuming I shouldn't have to roll for that, because if I don't, I mean...
No, he can, he'll
failed
actually
it.
give you guys, access to Deep Void IFFs, so that you guys can also avoid being targeted by any of the automated defense systems.
Is there anything useful we could do from here?
From here, no, but I'll tell you what. I'd recommend searching this place level by level. Start at the top, work our way down.
Thought we were in sub-level 3.
Yep, that's why he's saying, like, you go up, then say go to level 0, 1, 2, and then 4, 5, 6.
Alright.
We can collect
Sounds
any
like
evidence.
a plan.
And then, if she's not here, she's going to be on her way to the hangar grotto. That's where her ship is. Okay, now I'm no longer to RP that NPC. That'll be Heath's character.
Is there any way I can manually detonate that dart?
Sure.
How much damage would that do to the platform?
I'm going to say it's superficial.
Superficial?
Yeah.
Alright, then I'd like to just do that, because I'd like to get rid of that. I don't want any of these guys tripping it off.
Yep, no problem. Boom.
since they'll be using.
I mean, I would have said you could go back there and pick the dart back up. It only took a minute.
If it only takes a minute, then yes, I would like to retcon and do that.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Thank you.
Alright. Well, let's head out and get to that cargo lift.
Okay.
Leroy's gonna hand over his nap relief since he won't be needing it so much.
All right. And you should have control over his... You might not have control over his token, but if you don't, I've just moved it to lit for it. Oh, good. Good. All right, which level are you guys going to now?
Probably top floor. Like
yeah, I
what,
mean, top
he was
floor makes
recommending.
sense.
Okay.
If we're on the bottommost floor, go up all the way and then start clearing things.
Yep, you're not at the bottommost floor, but you are not at the top either.
Alright, but top going down sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
His strength is 6.
Yep, he's a artificial womb soldier, so...
I'm deciding if I should, if Leroy should give him any of his other weapons.
Oh, yeah. You can if you want.
The heavy pulse rifle. He might hand over his RPG.
Okay.
I agree with that notion because we may be a necessity of a heat round.
This is 1. Just...
Let me know when you're done.
14 meters of structure. That's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All good.
Okay, place yourselves.
Ah, not the resurrection, tiny marine.
So, you guys... You recognize someone on the outside. You guys recognize the Blackguard leader that you met in the previous operation. She's got 2 fellow Marines with her. She sees you and she seems surprised, but she does not raise her weapon. I didn't think I'd be seeing you fellas again. Sorry, what?
You were cutting out a bit while you were explaining what she was talking about.
Oh. She sees you, but she doesn't raise her... None of them raise their weapons. I wasn't expecting I'd see you fellas again.
Does she have a mustache?
No, just...
Just a chocolate milk mustache.
Yeah, exactly.
If she did have a mustache, she actually does look like Omni-Man.
Yeah, a little bit.
Mexican version.
Yeah, so...
No. Well, I was expecting to see you here.
Well, we get... After what they've done, I'm not feeling the need to kill and die for those deep void bastards. They've been using us as test subjects. Vaughn treated us like we were special, like we still had a role to play after the USCMC tried to throw us away. But I don't want to be no surrogate for a goddamn alien monster. Fuck that.
Funny you mentioned that. Riggs, anything in your special kit there? Could tell us if that's actually the case.
Oh, she's not saying she was a host. She's saying that they've been using some of their own soldiers as fodder or... Yeah, so... Now...
This is the last hurrah, you know. You could join us, help take Vaughn down, get our dignity back.
Alright. Where are we headed?
Going from top to bottom. But I do expect at the end of all this, you turn yourselves over to the authorities and answer for what's been going on.
We will testify. We just
Hopefully a testimony will give you a lenient sentencing.
Yep. Now, if you guys wanted to, say, you could set a breaching charge and then detonate it remotely, but you'd have to set it in the right place. If you wanted to do that, you would do that on this level.
And what would that do for us? Get it to the next floor?
Oh, that
Sure.
would...
That would knock the whole thing down.
Yeah, it would be able to... It would severely damage one of the guns, and it would weaken the rig support strut nearest to it.
Did anyone bring any breaching charges?
Fair point.
I did not.
Probably not, but are there any dropships here?
There are some ferrying people to and fro, but none here at the moment.
Darn. So we couldn't steal fuel from one of them, put it in a barrel, and make an improvised explosive device?
No.
Well, actually, if you wanted to do that, they're probably equipped with missile launchers. Probably jerry-rig up an IED from one of those. Guided missile is just a fancy computer with a brick of TNT on the end of it.
That sounds like something that would be...
What?
that we could do.
What?
Yeah, there ain't none here, though, so...
Yeah, you'd have to find some.
Actually, do we know if this building has a magazine?
If it does, it wouldn't be explosive. It would be tungsten rounds.
Nah.
Yep.
Wait, then where are they reloading the dropships from? Or is there a separate area they're reloading from? That would probably be at the hangar that's like a stinking kilometer northwest of here.
Yeah.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Okay.
Alright, well, unless y'all got any breaching charges on you, I suggest we keep sweeping.
Let me double check.
Don't think a stun grenade's gonna help here.
No, they just have regular fragmentation grenades. You need the actual targeted breaching charges.
Yep.
Okay, you guys going down to the next floor?
Yes.
Alright.
I'm gonna send the pups drone out.
Okay. Which direction?
Which way were we gonna go, guys?
I'd say go to the staging area.
Alright, I'll send it out this way then.
Well, you're gonna have to... Okay, so... Give me just a second. You do not... Oh, whoops. You do not see anything... Nothing specific. You see, like, the vague hints of a life sign, but nothing... You don't
There's
see
probably someone in the staging area.
Well, let's head over that way and see if we can't scrounge up anything useful.
Okay. As you guys get out, you see a stasis pod. Well, you see a derailed magrail train. It's lying on its side. It's driven up on the platform and against the door. Its flipped flatbed cart has scattered a dozen prone stasis tubes across the track and platform. 11 are empty, their transparent shields clawed and smashed from inside out. There are signs of a firefight, but no blood. Now, you see a single intact fluid-filled container. With a creature inside it.
A fluid-filled container.
Yep. It's a stasis tube.
I don't like that. I don't like whatever's in it.
Does it have any kind of... I guess it has like a little computer screen on it.
Yep. Yeah, it's a stasis tube, sort of. It's like a slight... the main difference between this and the ones that you would say have on your ship is that yours don't fill with fluid.
Yep. I'd say we kill it. See if there's a way on the tube to terminate it without waking it up.
Make me a
Would I need to sneak up to it?
Well, no, because it is in stasis. It is completely unaware of the environment around it, unless you were to breach that environment, in which case it would become active.
Is there like a kill switch or like a shut off life support?
The only way you'd be able to do that is by interrupting the stasis.
If I try to kill it, it will interrupt the stasis.
Well, let's hope these things can't survive a tremendous fall. And just chuck it off the side.
You realize this thing is going to weigh at least a ton, right?
You realize how many people we got here?
I am
Plus,
going to somewhat
you
agree
said
that
cylindrical, so we could roll it.
There isn't a... You'd have to roll it, like, all the way into the lift. Then you'd have to roll... You'd have to turn the lift up. And then you'd have to roll it off the top. And I'm going to
make
say...
any mistake, it will
Wait,
crack
aren't
open.
we? Can we just let sleeping dogs lie? We're supposed to leave some evidence, anyways.
All right, fine.
Hey, Lyra, any way you can check whatever power source that thing's connected to?
Yep. It's internally powered, and it's got plenty of power. It's not going down anytime soon.
It
Okay,
has
that's
enough
good.
power for months.
Sounds good. Best we can hope for, I guess.
I agree we should not touch it.
Well,
Yep.
can't kill it. We can't roll it off the station.
And with that, you hear...
Then
I will make a note of it on the pup's mapper, so we will tell them where it is.
Yep.
Actually, is there any way I can set my darts to both Deep Void and UMCMC
IFFs,
IFFs,
so that you don't kill any of your allies?
so I don't kill anyone except for that thing when it comes out? No human target of any kind that's wearing an IFF.
If Killage wanted to let you, then yeah, you could do that.
So,
But you could just set it up for proximity anyway.
yeah, and then like stick it behind the thing.
I was gonna shoot it into like the wall above it. But at
Yeah.
the same time, if this is going to be retrieved by someone else, I don't want you and
You don't
I
want
don't
to
know
break
what
the thing
types
open
of
while you're here.
IFF stuff they're using.
Yeah, you also... I mean, no...
I don't want some civilian contractor coming in, picking this thing up and getting blown up.
Yeah.
I mean, you can always let them know that, hey, I put an explosive above the alien and the stasis tube.
Yeah, I would assume anybody working for the Colonial Marines would have the appropriate IFF, so I don't need to worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Would that be a reasonable assumption?
sure.
Then
we
I'd
have-
like to go with that.
We could put a post note, right next to it. It says "Warning: Explosive."
I feel
Pretty
like
much.
if you're getting that close to a xenomorph, explosive is the least of your problems.
No, the explosive diarrhea would be the immediate problem.
True. Okay.
All right, up to the station area.
All right.
Should we try the old sneak play again?
Yes.
Yep, so... There's a weapon locker in here carrying a dozen M41A pulse rifles and ammo. And all of the communal showers are running. The room is steamed and there's an inch of water on the floors. But the water has a red tinge to it.
Something is wrong here.
Yeah, it looks bad.
Well, maybe one of our friends in the tubes got out.
Yeah, from the looks of it, several of them got out.
Yep, who's got the lowest mobility here?
I think that would be Sanders, unless the new guy's got shitty mobility.
Village has 4 total.
Oh, 4 total? Well, damn, he's got thicker cheeks than Sanders.
There's a new sheriff in town.
His head is so square it makes noise due to the air resistance.
Yep, makes sense. Okay, so make me
When
mobility.
he walks by, well, we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah, Lyra can't help but slap his ass when he walks by, and that ruins his mobility.
Great job, you alerted everyone.
I could not resist.
Meanwhile, we hear MSG3 alert noises just throughout the entire floor.
Okay. Nothing
I am
happens.
aware of the effect that I have on women.
Okay.
I assume we all moved into the room now, right?
Sure. So, yeah, you see that the floor is... in the showers is, the drains are backed up because there's diluted blood all over the floor.
Can my pup's drone scan again, or is it just gonna reveal the same weak life sign?
Yeah, you can't see anything because whatever it is not... It's possibly somewhere in the vents or in a pipe or something. You're not able to... Your pup's drone isn't enough to be able to get into those tight, hard-to-reach areas. So... Who here...
So is this the showers here, or...
The showers are there and there, like these entire things are.
And they're all running on both sides.
Mm-hmm. The room is steamed, like a steamed ham.
Well, doesn't seem like there's anything interesting going on here. Other than a little bit of mysterious Kool-Aid on the ground.
Maybe we should.
Oh
Oh.
God, giant marine.
Can I ask Riggs to check out the floor with the CBRN kit?
Sure.
No. I mean, yeah.
Ah,
I'll do some scanning or
Now,
sampling.
much
See if we
Did
got
it-
any nasty shit in here. Any
Um,
more organic goop.
there's something strange, but whatever it is very diluted because the whole floor is covered in water.
now, ma'am, it seems you're missing one of your boys here. Where did they go off to?
I
Looked
think
like he went
went
off to the showers.
and why did
Well-
we split up?
Maybe they were dirty.
Or maybe they just wanted to rub one out without you looking at them. Oh, God damn it. They both disappeared. Alright, let's go find them. But, try and be all sneaky like. Don't like people disappearing.
Killage grabs some reloads from the area where all the guns were
Okay.
piled about.
Who here has the lowest observation?
Might be Killage again.
What is it?
3.
Yes.
Okay, and then let me see if Sayax has. Nope, Sayax is worse, but I'm gonna say it has to be a PC. So roll me observation.
Boom.
Oh, nice. But not enough.
Gore burster. Uh-oh.
Now, why are you saying not enough? You rolled a 5. Ah, never mind.
Okay.
Anyway.
Did that thing come out of the shower?
Yes. So this thing, it reached out of the drain, one of the drain pipes, one of the drainage pipes, and it rose up like a cobra. And luckily, it was just enough to avoid you. But this thing is just.
It's a poop snake.
Don't draw yet. I just need to. Oh boy.
Ah, sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
If you wouldn't mind taking that one back then.
No, it's okay. Okay, yeah, let me, oops. Call all. I'm gonna shuffle again. I will deal 4
Thank
to
you.
myself.
Four.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Now, everybody.
I am very glad that you did that.
The hell?
Okay, so. Stevenson. Killage.
Now, is this thing actually currently wrapped around him?
No, it was unable to get around him. Luckily for
Okay,
him.
cool.
Okay, Riggs, what did you get?
Henry got a 3.
Yep,
Oh, no,
I've got
sorry.
it. Okay, oh. Riggs, you got a 22.
This thing's gonna have a lot
Yep.
of opportunities.
Okay,
Not if it dies first.
yep, Henry, it's your turn.
I am going to aim and shoot at it with the shotgun.
Okay. +2, and you are in the same zone, so it is short range.
Yep, that's a +0 essentially, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, modifiers. And then +2 because aiming.
Yep.
And then I'll just add that and,
Okay.
how far would I be able to push it back?
You'd be able to push it back. Oh yeah, put shotgun in your, Oh, whoops, wrong token. You'd be able to push it to, like, maybe up here. Yeah, put shotgun in your, weapon description, just so,
Capital S?
Let me double check. Give me a second. I gotta check the text. Yes, capital S. Okay. Armor doubled, but that's a total of 3 damage, actually, because...
And apologies,
Oh, yeah.
it didn't save again.
Oh, it's okay. Yep, so you got... Okay, it takes 1 damage.
That thing has a lot of armor. Well, it's doubled.
Yep, so... It's gonna come after you now that you've attacked it.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Uh,
Roll armor.
Mm-hmm.
Any mods? No.
No. Okay, you don't take damage, so you're okay. But it is going to immediately attack again.
it really wants your guts.
Okay, make me another armor roll. Okay, you're fine. Okay. Sayax is going to... aim? And let me see. Okay, Yep. And miss. Riggs, what do you want to do?
I guess I'll aim and shoot.
Okay.
Let's see. What's the modifier?
It's going... because you're in the same zone, so it's going to be +0 for range.
Okay, is that +2 with aiming, or is it absolute?
Yeah, +2 for aiming. Okay.
I use one of those to push it away from him if
Okay.
I can.
So then that is going to be 4 damage and push away. So... okay, it's going to take... that's 4 damage minus 1, that's 3 damage. And I'll say it gets pushed here. Okay. Killage, it's your turn.
Okay. Just gonna fire my heavy pulse rifle at it.
Okay. +2 for aiming.
Okay.
Okay. Takes all 3. Three. Okay. It immediately gets to perform a fast and slow action outside its turn order. So it's going to leap at you. And it fails. Oh, whoops. It actually... No, it should have actually rolled a d6. Sorry. Should have rolled a d6 on a... Okay. Yep, so it failed to inflict any damage, and so it dies.
Creepy little bastard.
I think we know what happened in here now.
Yep, the poop snake got people. Right up the butts.
Caught them while they were naked.
Yes, chomping on their sausage and bits. Explains all the red water.
Ray, is this thing that oddity you were noticing that was really diluted?
Yes.
Did this thing
Oh,
have
no.
acid blood?
It did. But if you want to do the CBRN kit to see if there's anything more, you can check.
Oh, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
That kid of yours got a big enough jar to stick it in?
No, it does not. This
Huh.
thing is about 2 meters long. It's like a big-ass snake. Now, you notice that this creature... It secretes some sort of extremely toxic residue that if you were to get any on you, you'd basically become a human blood bomb. Like, you would bloat up and then explode within minutes.
Hey guys, don't touch this thing. You will die.
Duly noted.
Noted.
With a nice dose of crispifying it. Make it
Fire-
a wee bit safer.
Probably.
Fire does not appear to have an effect. UV light, on the other hand.
Never mind. It's a vampire. Gotta give it some of that ultraviolet shit.
Well, seeing as none of us here is Blade, we ain't got no UV flashlights on us. Let's just leave it alone. Maybe.
Okay.
Alright. Now let's make our way down through the barracks.
Okay.
Pop's drone will move in there first.
You see 2 human-sized life signatures. Right around
Do
here.
I know?
Or right
Okay.
around, here.
Hey, there was a weapons thing here, right?
Yeah, there were a dozen M41A pulse rifles and a bunch of ammo for them. Right in here.
Okay, just that?
Yeah.
Never mind then.
There's 2 people in the next room, in the far side.
Well, we'll be lucky if they're people.
And I do apologize for interrupting you.
No, it's okay.
Let's be careful.
Okay, go
And
ahead.
Killage, and maybe you hang back a little bit. Your booty is a little thick for sneaking.
It's true. That
Yes.
was one of the first things they augmented on me when they were testing me.
Yes, they gave you that JLo treatment, didn't they?
Yes, sir.
The funny thing is, at least in terms of rank, he's technically, or no, never mind. I was looking at something. Let me see what his rank was. Or no, he is let me see. Where is he? Arnold, Killage. I'll have to double check what his rank is, because I know it's somewhere. I forget what it is off the top of my head. Oh, he's Major, so, yeah, he's technically your superior.
Yes, he is.
But it doesn't really matter, because...
He has a superior booty.
Rank is inversely proportional to rear end size.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so...
No, directly.
Directly proportional
Yep.
to booty size.
Okay, so, where are you guys going?
Like
We're
I
going to the
said,
barracks.
we're gonna go.
Go ahead. Move yourselves.
Alright. Who's got good sneak and wants to sneak up there?
I guess I do.
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead. Make me a mobility and then an observation.
Actually, what is yours?
6.
Mine is as well. Would it be valuable for me to follow you?
Yep. Either one.
Yeah, probably. We'll both sneak.
Then I would like to do that.
Yep. Choose who's going to make the mobility, and then choose who's going to make the observation.
I already,
You
Yeah.
have higher observation.
alright, you do mobility, then I'll do observation.
Any mods?
No. Okay,
Roll panic.
Uh-oh.
okay, so everybody take +1 stress.
Actually, I have nerves of steel.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Okay.
Alright, I'll move up and then make the observation.
Yep. Are you wearing that poncho that you gave?
Yeah, I kept the poncho.
Okay, make me a stamina roll. At +2.
Can I push that?
Yes.
There's a steal. Still gonna add a stress, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Does my roll still pass?
Yeah. Yeah, but let me see. Let me roll. Because, you step in... Let me see what the... Oh no.
Are we gonna lose another leg?
I'm gonna say, do you have a, do either of you guys have any story points?
Does not look like it.
Do you want to retroactively go and push that observation roll? Because you didn't push that. You could have pushed that.
Yeah, do you want me to add another stress or roll that 4?
Just roll it 4. Because otherwise you will die. Okay. So you're not going to die? You notice this pink trail of slime. It's kind of going all around the room.
Riggs, you might want to come test this stuff.
Bring a firebomb.
And careful where you
You
step.
don't even have to say that. I always bring firebombs.
Yep. So if you take the
I
CBRN
sleep with
kit,
firebombs in my cryo casket.
this is the stuff that creature secreted. It looks like it basically just was slithering around and leaving a big snail trail behind it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll just tell him that. Yeah, this is that shit that nasty turd monster was leaving behind. You touch this stuff, you're good as dead.
Can we burn it?
No, UV light.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you burn in ultraviolet? If
You
so, then
can
yes.
actually.
Not with our current tools.
Sanders is gonna look at his flamethrower and be like, I don't see any UV markings on this, so I think we're plumb out of luck.
Yeah, if you were able
Well,
to
it ain't
find like a med lab or a science lab, you imagine they probably have UV ones there.
Well,
Actually, if anyone had any steel and aluminum, as well as probably some magnesium and some computers and so on and so forth for ignition systems, can make up some thermite, and that's actually very good for UV. It's like it will literally cause permanent eye damage.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think you guys have any of that.
Nope, we do not. I'm just saying.
Yep,
We'll
it's
just have
good to know.
step around it.
or we could not risk it and then come back after seeing if there was any medical supplies.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
All right, back to the elevator.
Okay. Going down to sub-level 02.
Should we check out the sub hangar?
Well, yeah, I would say let's check out the left side
Okay.
first.
I'm gonna send the pups drone in again.
You don't see anything.
No life signs.
All right, well,
There is a dropship, a UD-4L Cheyenne.
does it have anything interesting in it?
Most particularly any missile pods.
It does not, but if you were to do a heavy machinery roll and hook it up to the hangar's charging station, you'd be able to get it up in the air. There's also equipment and tools in the hangar that add a +3 modifier to any vehicle-related heavy machinery rolls.
How are the fuel tanks set up on these things?
I don't know.
If they were removable, I'd say we haul one up and use it as like what Sanders was recommending, an improvised IED.
Well, now, as good as IEDs are, kinetic strikes are even more effective.
Yeah, good point. I just don't want to get shot out of the sky.
But maybe this could be our ticket out of here.
Yeah, if our the station's guns are not gonna focus on this ship.
Now that is very true
point.
as well.
Yeah, you could feel the.
So let's put a feather in that cap and circle back to this once
Okay.
we're done checking out the other levels.
Do you want to set it up so that it's ready by the time you get back, or?
I say it'd be a good idea to take some time to try and fix it up.
Okay, so that'll be a heavy machinery roll.
Riggs, you're up.
There's
Okay.
What'd you say? There's maintenance jacks around.
Yep.
I mean, I don't bring my maintenance checks. I have the cutting torch, which is
Plus
There you
2.
go.
almost a straight upgrade, except it uses power.
Yep, so go ahead, make your do you want to push that?
Yeah, I'll push it. Here we go again.
Okay. So you managed to get the battery hooked up successfully, and now it's just charging. It'll take,
Not to spray battery acid in my face.
yeah. Okay.
Maybe we should call Leroy, have him come down here and wait for us.
You can do that.
That way we don't have to come rescue his ass later.
Yeah.
Can we say he gets the other technicians help him move my turret down here?
Sure. Where do you want to have it set up? Yep, just place
Probably
it.
in the...
Place it wherever
Yeah,
you want
probably in the sub hangar.
it. Yeah, place it where you want it, and then yep. Okay.
All right, boss. We'll keep it warm for you.
Alright. And Leroy, if anything funny walks through there, you light it the shit up.
Got nothing better to do.
Well, you hunker down here. We'll go and check out the rest of the station.
Okay. Next.
And if any wiggly things come up, definitely kill them. And don't touch any of the shit that they spew out. It's a million vampire crap or some shit.
Vampires.
You know, while that was going on, I'm going to use one of my nap reliefs.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a good
Me
idea.
too.
I thought the vampires died out in the 1800s.
No, ain't you seen them classic movies? They was all sparkly in the early 21st century.
Oh, the one with Batman?
Yeah.
And attractive wolf boy Jacob.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know about Wolf Boys. Batman, though. Batman's cool.
In UPP, we don't have Batman, we have Batman.
I'll give you a story point for that. That was good.
We're gonna need it, thank you.
Yeah.
Was that just the homeless man on the street, Lara? The one that taught you how to drive them tractors?
He was good at fighting crime.
Okay. You guys going down to the next level down?
Yes.
Okay. Place yourselves.
Did Lyra still technically make that panic roll from earlier? The one that gave a nervous twitch?
I'm gonna say, because I barely let you live at all, yes.
Okay.
Any other GM would have just straight up said, yeah, you blow up.
Yeah. Well, it depends, but I get you.
Okay. Where are you heading? The vaulted ceilings on this opulent level are some 10 meters high. External floor-to-ceiling transparent walls wrap around the entire sublevel here. They're polarized and composed of starship-grade viewport materials.
Start from the top left, go around clockwise, and see what we can find.
Okay.
Alright. You'll note this is the command suite. There's also some Weyland-Yutani offices and Gaholgad offices on this floor.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm guessing
I'm gonna send the pups
have
drone
an
in.
idea what's down here.
Okay. You don't see any life signs in the command suite. These quarters look barely touched, like a clean hotel room that's awaiting new guests. On the perfectly made bed, you see a duffel bag.
Can we rifle through it?
Sure. You find a stay-tight ampule, scores of magnetic tapes, a set of civilian clothing, and several vials full of you don't know what.
The ampule, like one of those black goo jars.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's not do anything with those goo jars. But it seems like some primo evidence.
You think we should keep the ampule intact?
I think we should take it out of the duffel bag very carefully, put it on the ground, and leave it.
Okay.
Ain't no good
Should
come
be
from
burned.
that stuff.
Nobody should be allowed to have this.
There we go. Okay.
Alright. And have someone run the duffel bag up.
Where are you putting it?
Into the cargo lift.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Just have it. Or actually, you know what? Have
Sayax?
Sayax run it back up to the dropship.
Good idea. She goes up, and,
Comes back.
yeah, about 10, 15 minutes.
Alright. Head on over to the next suite.
Okay.
Can't believe they didn't even have any chocolate on the pillows.
There was
What kind of
chocolate, but
establishment are they running here?
there was chocolate, but you're not sure if it was the kind of chocolate you want. I mean, you can try to eat it if you want, but do you want to try?
Sanders is gonna go back and sniff it.
Make me a stamina roll.
Don't blow yourself up.
Do you have a story point?
I do.
I'm kidding. I'm just fucking with you. It's nothing.
It,
I just wanted to see if you...
No.
I wanted to make you sweat a little.
I mean, if it was just gonna be a big stinky turd.
I was gonna make it the black goo, but nah, I'm
You
not
start
that mean.
choking on it, and I roll medical aid to
Yeah.
give you the Heimlich.
Yep. Okay, make me a medical aid roll. Yeah, let's see. There we go.
Oh, I
Yep.
did it.
Yep. And the
Ugh.
chocolate just goes flying across the room.
Huh. goddamn fucking hazelnuts. Ugh, so gross.
I could have gone for an Andy's Mint myself.
Okay. Well.
Are you sure you don't like Mandy's?
You going into Hyperdyne?
Mandy's?
Mandy's nuts are dragging across your face?
Damn! Take a story point for that.
I gotta send the drone into the next suites.
Okay. You see a single life sign.
I'd have you court-martialed if I wasn't about to be court-martialed myself.
I love that. Yep.
So where's the life form
sir,
here?
it's your fault for walking into that.
There's something in here.
Alright.
I gotta knock on the door. This is housekeeper. I clean now.
Go away!
No,
I clean.
no habla inglés.
I'm masturbating. Go away.
No habla inglés. I'm just
No,
gonna
please.
walk in.
Okay, so you smell smoke. And you see, because you see someone, are you going in this room or this room or this room or this room? Because you saw the life sign coming from this room.
Alright, yeah.
You going in there? Okay.
Can I peek? Well, I guess we're going in.
Yep, so you see a small trash bin that's on fire. You see a fat and mousy little man throwing a bunch of discs and paper into the trash bin. You also see two executives with bullet holes in their heads lying dead on the ground. And he immediately puts his hands up and he's like, "Look, I surrender. I don't want to die. Just look, I'll testify against Deep Void. I'll do whatever you want. Just don't hurt me."
Whatever you say.
Please don't make me. Look, I'm an anal virgin. Please don't hurt me.
Now, son, will you do a little jig for us? Do a little tiny dance?
He does.
He should do
He
truffle
does,
shuffle.
but he falls flat on his ass.
Oh, God, yes. Make him do the truffle shuffle.
He does it, but he's also sobbing.
All right, son, I'm sorry for fucking with you. All right. You've obviously had a very, very stressful day.
Yep, you see that he's been burning.
How much of that evidence have you burned?
Look, I'll give you what I have left. I'll testify too, and he gives you a couple of, like, 2 or 3 tall magnetic tapes and just a couple of papers. These appear to all be on the Berserker program.
I'm gonna go over and tie his hands with his own belt.
Okay, and his pants immediately fall down.
His pants fall down.
Yep, and he's wearing, he's got skid marks on his underwear. And they're the most corny-ass underwear you've ever seen. Like
Spider-Man whitey tighties.
Yes, exactly.
No, not whitey. The Spider-Man just print.
Yep.
Yes.
Fucking banana hammock.
There you go. There you go.
Yep, Spider-Man pattern banana hammock.
There you go.
Who are these people you killed?
They're executives. We thought they were gonna talk, and they were gonna. Look, I didn't know what to do. I'm panicking, okay? Look, I don't want to die. I just want to get out of here, and
We What do you mean we? You don't look like you could even hold a gun, let alone shoot somebody.
Yep. He's got a... Let me see what... He has one of the electrostatic pistols.
You remind me of Bad Fat Man from Jurassic Park.
Dennis Nedry.
Is he wearing any gloves?
Sure, yeah, let's say he's wearing some gloves, but they're really like, really tackily, like, overly try-hard fancy, kind of like, you know...
Fingerless
Oh, well, I
gloves.
was meaning, the electro gun is... One of the equipment that comes with it is a set of rubber gloves because those things are prone to discharging into the user.
Yeah, if you don't clean it regularly.
Yes,
But
which
yeah,
is
it
also
appears
going to
he doesn't
have
really know how to
heavy
use
burns
it, so
on
he's
his
not
hands.
really wearing those kind of gloves. He's wearing, like, just, like, tacky things to kind of try and show off that he's wealthy, like a lot of, kind of try-hard business types do.
So it'd be reasonable to say that he's got some burns on his hands or something, McQuinn?
Well, keep in mind, it's only if the thing isn't cleaned
Not
regularly.
cleaned properly. Good
And
point.
if it's being used, and also if it's being used frequently. So no, he doesn't have any burn marks on his hands.
Okay.
His hands look like he basically just uses them to eat burgers, and that's about it.
Should we send him to the dropship hangar?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, with send him on up.
In any
Radio
case, it'll make a
Leroy.
good meat shield. If things go south.
Shouldn't we be escorting him? I say as he walks away, probably on his own. And we all
His
just
hands
stand
are
there
tied
watching.
and he's walking around in a Spider-Man banana hammock. I don't think he's doing anything.
I think we said
I think he'll be all right. I mean, even those technicians seem like they're man enough to bully that guy into doing anything. I mean, did you see the way that he shuffled?
Yeah. Every step he took, you just heard.
Anything else of interest in this area?
Nope. That's about it.
Alright. Well, let's get out of this.
The garbage can.
Yep. So, as you guys are walking down, you see... Let me... These power loaders are being piloted by crews. You see that they are bringing... There's basically techs and overseers that are packing a bunch of engineer artifacts. There are tons of large crates that have been vacuum wrapped and sealed. There are 6 power loaders that are being used to bring crates to the central lift. And the center of the hall is dominated by an awesome sight. You see 4 more Deep Void technicians dismantling a reconstruction of an engineer's orrery platform, like you saw on Arcturus in the temple. It's like right here, they're kind of dismantling it. You also see several engineered stone tablets and biosuits that are being removed and dismantled. They're basically trying to bug out and take as much of their stuff with them as they can. I'm just telling you this because you'd be able to see that from where you are right now. They're not really paying attention to you.
Maybe Coolidge couldn't get them to stop.
Alright, boys.
Listen up.
Yep, you're gonna have to get closer. They can't really... Because it's really loud here. You're talking 6 power loaders, heavy equipment. Yep, so, as you come up...
Would they stop moving the power loaders if we, like, point our weapons at them?
They don't even really notice that you're here, basically. Because they're so focused on what they're doing. Now, you guys recognize a familiar face. The xenoarchaeologist that you rescued on Arcturus is... She is watching the... She's watching these guys as they're packing up stuff. As well as another woman that you don't recognize.
Interesting. Alright, boys, what are you packing up here?
We're packing up all of the equipment and artifacts that the USCM has told us to pack away. Because apparently we're under attack by some mercenaries or something. So we were told to get as much of this stuff out of here as we can.
Who's directing stuff down here?
Well, that'd be Tejal and DeRosa.
And are they UCMC?
As far as we know, everybody here is. This is a USCM operation.
I don't see any uniforms on them.
Well, they're part of the civilian sector.
Alright, well, I got a uniform on, and I'm gonna tell y'all to stand down for right now. We're not moving anywhere.
Well, you've got the gun. I'm not gonna risk it. So Tejal actually sees you guys now, and she's like, "Wow, it's been forever. It's good to see you. How have you been?"
Just dandy.
Well, that's good to hear. Are you here to help with the evacuation effort, or... Because we could really use some extra hands.
Funny you should mention evacuation. What y'all evacuating from?
Well, as far as I know, this place is under attack by a bunch of mercenaries, so... We're supposed to keep this stuff safe.
Now that's right funny, seeing as, the USCMC is the mercenaries.
Now, DeRosa comes up behind Tejal and grabs her by the neck and holds a pistol to her head. Tejal, grab me my briefcase, now! And she's like, okay, please don't hurt me. She grabs the woman's briefcase, and DeRosa says, get out of my way, and let me go to the lift, or you're gonna have this woman's blood on your hands.
Sanders is gonna raise his flamethrower.
Okay?
Now that is a bet that I'm willing to make.
Tishal's gonna be like, what? Please don't kill me.
I might as well assist him with the sharp.
What? Okay.
I might as well assist him with the sharp.
Everyone's pulling the guns up.
Okay.
Now, who exactly you think you're gonna boss
ma'am,
around?
I'm gonna count to 10, and you've got to ask yourself one question: do you really feel lucky?
Make me manipulation at +3. Okay, 2 successes. She puts down the gun and just sits back and's like, fuck. And then Tajal's gonna kick her in the face. And just be like, you bitch!
Just roundhouse kicks her in the face.
Yep. And she's gonna go, that's gonna knock her the fuck out. Tishal's just gonna say,
sorry about that.
She never got over not making cheer team in high school.
Motion to everyone lower the weapons. Now, sorry about that, ma'am. It, seems like you were not informed with who you were working with.
Well, what the hell's really going on then?
It seems you were employed by a rogue movement bent on war between the U.S., the UA, and the UPP, who was using your research to create horrid monsters and horrid things to try and kill as many people as possible to spark a war.
At this, she's just gonna be silent for a second. She's gonna sit down and just break into tears. She's shaking. She seems to basically be having a complete mental breakdown.
This has led to the death of thousands of civilians, both in the UPP and the UA.
Alright.
Sanders
is gonna
say,
go over to her.
The right thing to do would be to kill me then, wouldn't it?
Sanders is gonna go over to her and say, no ma'am. The right thing for you to do is to testify against the people who you were working with to make sure that this never happens. Now, from what I have seen, you seem like a good person, and you did not know any of what was going on. You just seemed very enthusiastic about your research.
She's gonna...
Hopefully,
yeah.
Once all this is behind us, you'll be able to go back to studying things.
Make me a manipulation roll just to see how well you can get her out of the...
Modifiers?
+3. Okay. She stops for a second and she says, okay, I'll do what I can. Maybe some of this stuff can be used as evidence.
Alright. Anything you can do would definitely be a big help.
Just tell me where you want it.
That bitch out.
Okay. Now...
I'm gonna ask...
Sorry, go ahead.
Major Killage asked one of the technicians for a belt who could tie her up.
Okay. One of them also has a banana hammock, but this time it's neon green.
That's a nice look on you, boy.
The guy's like 73.
God.
So it just like dangles halfway down to his knees. Makes a little clickety-clack sound every time he takes a step. Like Newton's cradle. Okay. Where to now?
Alright. Gonna go check out... Did we ever go in the Gaholgat suite?
You did not.
Alright.
We've not checked either of the southern suites, sir.
I think we should go use the pups to check the Gaholgat suite and then go into the Wei suite.
Okay. You see a single life sign in the Gaholgat suite.
Is it in the bedroom again?
It's in one of these rooms.
Alright. Let's go on in.
Okay. So you see a bunch of bodies of dead scientists shot in the back with heavy pulse rifle rounds. Killage, you know that one of the orders Vaughn gave was to kill all of the scientists involved so that nobody would be able to speak up against them or use that information.
Looks like the assassin's been through here already. Yep, these are military rifle rounds, straight through the back. They're cleansing any of the scientists so they can't testify.
Well, damn. Must be some real quiet guns that people couldn't hear those gunshots.
There's quite a bit of racket outside.
Yep, you guys can barely hear each other with all the power loaders and industrial equipment just going.
Alright,
Sounds like experimental dubstep out there.
No, all the power loaders are just going beep boop, beep boop, beep boop.
Yep. Beep boop, beep beep boop. Okay, so.
Alright. Let's clear these rooms.
You see a single blackguard, Lyra, as you round the corner. And he seems to be carrying...
Do I have to jump on him?
I'm gonna say no. You both see each other at the same time. You see that he's carrying about a dozen glass vials, but he wasn't expecting you, and so he goes, "What the fuck?" and then drops them on the ground, and they shatter.
What is that?
I don't fucking know. Who are you? He raises his weapon.
I'm gonna shoot him with the flamethrower.
Okay. Yep.
Unless Killer just gonna intervene somehow.
Yep.
I was gonna pull rank and command him to lower his weapon.
Okay.
I don't know. I think he just... Well, yes, do that. But he did just drop vials. Most likely black goo.
Okay, make me a command roll.
Alright. Just command.
He lowers his weapon. He says, "Major, I didn't know you were around." Good to see you.
Okay, now somebody with observation can maybe check what he dropped.
Maybe Riggs can make it out. Since he's the expert in biological stuff.
Yep, you can use your CBRN kit.
Alright, let's examine it.
And we're all staying the hell back. We're not getting close to this dude.
Yeah, hold still there.
Okay, so you notice that it appears to be related to the same xenomorphs that you have encountered before, but it is not a deadly compound. It appears to be some kind of pheromone.
Oh, joy.
You notice that... Or somebody make me an observation roll.
Why don't you do it, Lyra? Since he's busy looking at the analysis and stuff.
You notice that one of the vials labels is intact, and it says Rhodes Vaccine.
What is this vaccine?
I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not paid to do this stuff. All I know is I was told to grab anything that looked important and bring it back so that we could bug out of here.
Have they all broken?
Yep.
You the only one left in here?
Yep.
What should we do with him?
Well, he
Maybe the bugs will try to mate with him now that he has pheromone. I say we make him take a shower. with all of his armor on and everything to rinse off whatever he spilled.
Yeah. Are there any showers in the suite?
There is. Though, Riggs, you note that there's no sign that whatever this stuff is a biohazard. It's similar to the pheromones that ants or bees use to recognize members of the same hive.
Yeah, guys, it doesn't seem like it's dangerous. It's just, like a biological...
It's like a biological IFF.
Nah,
Should we wear some?
Well, the vials are all smashed, so you can't.
We can't just,
we can roll around with a broken glass.
Yeah. I'll let you do it, but you'll take
it'll be
20 d6 of damage.
Alright, listen, son, why don't you go up and see Sayax and get some new orders?
Okay, she's gonna order him. She's gonna say, look, we're going after Vaughn. Vaughn's been betraying us and all that shit, and he's gonna go, alright, let's do it. Yeehaw. You also see, if you guys do you guys want to explore the rest of the suites?
Yeah, I want to finish the Wei suite.
Okay. Do you want to see the rest of the Whole God suites?
Yeah.
Yes.
You find an office with a one of those placards with a familiar name. Dr. Babak.
Was that one of the guys that we helped save?
He was the one who
I thought he
went
was the guy that got abducted.
Yeah, he was the guy that you guys went to the Oregon testing facility with and got yoinked.
Bolshoi took him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. That douche.
You find a couple of notes, though, that talk about the Rhodes vaccine.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, that's good.
So,
Notes are good.
Yep, they tell you that... Let me see if I can grab the... I'm trying to remember the page number. Or trying to get to the page. Oh, yeah. Now I remember. Okay, so... Let me just make this into a handout for you guys. Okay. You guys should see a handout that's called a Rhodes vaccine.
Well, that sucks that all those vials are broken.
Stupid butterfingers.
Wouldn't want to make it too easy on us.
Yep.
Yep, basically. I mean, you guys already have more than your fair share of weapons and people on your side, so I had to do something.
No, that's fine. Perfectly fine. Just, that'll be nice for later in the story.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
later
it's-
stories.
Yeah, exactly.
if they're able to reverse engineer that.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Going to the way you,
Yep.
Okay, so you see 3 rooms, 3 bedrooms. One with a name tag that says Kent Gannon. One that says, God, what's her name? One that says Petra DeRosa, and one that says Mallory Eckford. Eckford's room is emptied and cleared out. The other 2 rooms appear to be half-packed. Now...
That middle one sounds familiar, but I'm not ringing any bells with the
Petra
others.
DeRosa, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the lady that...
that was the chick that got roundhoused in the face.
Okay. I'm terrible with names.
Eckford, the rest of you guys might recognize Eckford because that was the lady that Cheese's character in our last campaign ended up strangling with the belt.
Oh, and I remember Gannon.
He was from the first mission.
Yep.
I remember Gannon.
Do you want to look in his room?
Oh, yes. I want to see if that weasel is there.
He's not, but if you search through his room, you might find something.
Oh, Sanders is rifling through all of his shit.
Under his pillow, you find 20,000 Wayland Yutani dollars and a VP-70 pistol.
Sanders is gonna pocket that.
The pistol or the dollars?
Oh, the money.
Okay. Yep, just put that
We should
in.
destroy this dirty corporate money.
Destroy money. now, Lara, you seem to be a little bit mistaken about how capitalism works. Now, this here dollars is what we call reparations.
Yep, you could buy a lot
I
for
could
that.
certainly buy a whole lot of fried chicken with that amount of money.
This company is responsible for the deaths of thousands.
Yes.
Their money should be burned.
No. You see, this money here, this will bring joy to thousands, millions even. Billions if I can manage it. I can see the franchises.
On every civilized planet except McPluto.
No. We'll
just
have a
blow it
satellite over in McPluto's. Putting up giant billboards just to mock them.
We'll just blow it on hookers and blackjack, and you know it.
Okay. Lyra, you get a story point for that.
If I had that kind of money, I could even start my own research firm to counteract all this bullshit these deep void assholes are doing. I even know what I'd name it. I'd call it Oscorp.
Take a story point. Okay.
Okay. But in more seriousness, what was that pistol?
A VP-70. It has the same stats as the M4A3. It's bonus 2, damage 1, medium range.
Okay, how heavy is it?
It's weight half.
Okay. I think I should be good. I have no intention of using it. I know exactly what I'm going to do with it.
Okay.
Alright. Let's keep searching the facility.
Okay.
Oh, I really hope Gannon is here.
Alright, so. You guys getting in the cargo lift?
Yes.
Well, you find basically.
Should we be checking any of the other? And I do apologize for interrupting you.
No,
But should we be checking any of the other rooms?
You've already checked everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, I meant the Wayland Yutani apartments.
Oh yeah, you checked all of them. I gave you all the information on all of them. But yeah, so
Thank you. My
actually,
apologies.
you don't find Spencer so much as you find an exploded, like, gore coating the entire cargo lift, and a couple chunks of meat and bone.
And a ripped up Spider-Man banana hammock.
Yep.
Oh shit, did he touch the goop?
There's no goop in here. Or at least there isn't. There's a little bit of a small trail leading into the vent nearby.
God damn it.
Well, shit.
We got more turd monsters on the loose.
Well, I'll be sure to fry any vents I see.
Alright. So you guys have already been to sub-level 3, so I'm guessing you want to skip that and go down to 4?
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, I guess we should be asking, where's the med bay?
The med
Because
bay...
we may want to prioritize that.
Well, the open briefing theater would have that, potentially.
Alright, well, the pups drone will scan here first, I guess.
Okay, you're not seeing anything in here.
Alright, let's head south to the open briefing theater.
Okay.
Send the pups drone in first.
You see no life signs in there.
Alright. Now be careful.
You see 13 dead scientists piled in the center of the room. All of them have bullet wounds in their backs from heavy pulse rifles. And all over the bodies, you see dropship fuel basically has been dumped all over them.
There's always seem to be one step behind their purge operation.
That just means that we're gonna meet them on the bottom floor. Now.
This is just as bad as what UPP does when they're done with people.
Now. Let's see if there's any supplies around that we can use, especially anything that can devampirize this station.
Yep, there are 6 Pauling med pods running down the center of this chamber. They're flanked on each side with medical monitoring stations. Now, inside, let me just double check the... Yep, so you know that these med pods are able to, if you program them right, they can deliver a UV pulse.
Is there any way that we can make that portable?
I'm not sure. I don't really think so. You would be able to, say, rush someone here and put them in. But there's no guarantee you'd be able to get them here in time, depending on where they are.
It should just be an EM emitter of some sort, which could be removed. However, given tech, it might be integrated in a way that that's not physically possible.
Yeah, I'd imagine it wouldn't be something you'd just be able to pull out and kind of power on its own.
Yeah. I will say that would be quite a stupid design, but nah, I'm not going to argue.
I mean, maybe if you make a Comtech and heavy machinery roll. But I'm going to give whatever it is a limited number of uses.
I'd say a limited number of uses to use where we need is a bit better than, well, as the old Boy Scouts said, need not have.
Fair.
And besides, that still leaves us with 5.
True. Yep, so you'll need to make a Comtech and heavy machinery roll to basically bust open the med pod and get it out without destroying it.
Well, I guess I could do the Comtech.
You're going to need to, because I have no familiarity beyond theory. And really, even my character probably shouldn't know any of this. My character has a wits of 3. That probably entirely consists of knowing what pharmaceuticals work.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because a wits of 3 when you're talking to maximum of 5, he's kind of right about average.
He was a pharmaceutical salesman, so...
Yeah, so he probably knows...
Enough to know his job.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
if we can get the UV light out of the pod, I can attach it to your shoulder lamp. Would that work as some kind of like UV strobe type device?
Yeah, you'll have to,
First, we gotta break it open, though.
yeah, and...
Actually, if you want to lure in multiple uses, have it where it's just attached to an extension cord and that you noticeably, or you notice that it physically dims as it's using because it's physically burning the emitter diode.
I would just assume we would just use a roll power.
I'd say instead I'd just give it a specific number of uses, maybe 3 uses before it's burnt out.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to figure out if we can even get it out of the machine yet. So,
Yep, so that'll be Comtech.
well, I thought maybe Rig should do the heavy machinery roll.
Yeah, do the heavy machinery roll first to open it up.
Come on, screens. There we go.
Okay, roll me panic.
Oh no.
You're fine. Okay, so you're able to get it open and expose the UV pulse. Okay, and you're able to get it out. So it's just a little pulse thing that flashes up, and when you flash it, you see a couple. Let me roll. At least one of you guys has UV stains on your fatigues. So I'm gonna roll a D5, going from 1 Sanders, 2 Lyra, 3 Henry, 4 Killage, and 5 it'll be Riggs. Sanders, when the light goes, you see a little bit of a glowing on your fatigues trousers.
Ahem. That was an experimental chicken sauce. No need to
pry.
No need to fry.
I'm sure it was a sauce for a cop.
Impressive splashback there,
I
Sergeant.
hope no one tried this experimental sauce.
That was probably just lemon chicken.
Okay. I'm glad I did that. That was too
Hope
funny.
chicken was at least cooked.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Where are you going to now?
Alright. Right to the research center.
Yep, you can do that. Alright, so. Go ahead in.
Let's scan with the pups drone first.
Okay, you see 2 life signs.
Whereabouts are they?
One is here, one is here.
There's life in here.
Alright, be ready.
Okay. So, you guys get in, and, you see There are 6 isolation units with transparent doors. There are rows and rows of glass vials along the wall containing various fluids. You're not sure what they are, but you bet that it would probably be a bad idea to have any sort of firefight in here. You see that 2 of these cells appear to... I mean, all of them except for this one are closed. But...
Which one is the closed one?
Oh, all of them except for
all
this
of them
top
are closed
one.
except for the top one.
Yep.
You know, with the pink slime trail coming out.
The life signs in first door and the last one.
Yep.
Well, let's check and see what's in the first one and then be real careful.
There's a strangely calm, scrawny kid with dozens of Neo marks up his arms, and he's huddled here in his underwear. Do you want to look at the chart?
Yeah, I'll look at the chart.
You see that his name is Private Gilmore, and he was assigned to Fort Nebraska. But more importantly, it suggests that he's immune to the accelerant. As in, the black goo. It appears they've tried to infect him with everything and anything from XTB to the chemical that allows xenomorph to create chest bursters within people, to the 2026 Draconis strain. He survived it all, but appears to have been permanently chemically lobotomized. So basically, he is immune to chest bursters, he's immune to the black goo, but he's chemically lobotomized, and he's just sitting there in his underwear with a completely blank look on his face.
Oh, poor bastard.
Yep. They suggest that he could be the key to finding out a cure or a vaccine against the black goo or, the xenomorph prey potents.
Could be useful.
It's not right what they did to him.
No, it isn't, but hopefully someone can help him. If not, hopefully he can help a lot of people. But before that, let's make sure that the room is clear.
He can be evidence of further crimes.
Why, yes he could.
So
I think we should just fill this last room with fire without getting too close.
this room?
The top one with the...
Okay. Well,
keep in mind
That's
the
up to
fire doesn't
Sergeant.
work on the bloodburster stuff.
Would it damage the bloodburster?
hypothetically, if
The
it's still
thing
there.
is,
I don't really care about burning the goo. I just want, if it's in there, I want it dead.
Yeah,
oh,
it would
well, in that
damage it.
case, would you like some explosives?
No, because I don't want to kick up that goo.
That's probably a good idea.
So, yeah. Sanders is gonna shoot at that door.
Which one? This one up here?
The one that's open
Okay,
with fire.
go ahead.
I'm gonna aim and shoot. And since I've got the heavy weapons,
Yep, just so you know, for that, you can just add a permanent +2 to your bonus for that weapon, because that way you never forget.
you know what? I'll just do that.
Yeah, that's what I figured out.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Okay. The room is filled with fire.
I'm going to fill it with more fire.
Okay.
Now, y'all are aware there's a good chance that that thing came out of there and is no longer in there. I say as she is doing it.
It never hurts to be sure.
That's true. Okay.
Hear any screams or creature come flying out?
Nope.
Can't fault you.
And this thing getting out could have been the cause of the current situation. I feel I'm looking at the cause.
It ate Fat Spider-Man.
It's either that one or the one I shot.
All right.
Or it could be a third one.
Where does the trail go anyway?
Oh, it just kind of fizzles out. It comes from here and then kind of...
That's weird.
Is there a vent anywhere near where it fizzled out? On the ceiling or the floor?
The floor. And it kind of goes off.
Yep.
All right. Well, seems like I took care of a couple of the bastards.
Yep. As you're thinking about that, you hear a loud thump against this door.
Which door?
Oh, whoops, sorry. I'm on the wrong layer. This door.
Right, I think said there were 2 life forms.
Yep, everybody take +1 stress level.
There were 2. I'm gonna turn on the pup's drone again.
Yep.
I'm gonna pop my nap relief.
Yep, there's something in here.
Oh wait, so the life form wasn't in this one, it was in this one.
Yep.
Whole time. Okay.
There's another thump.
Well,
We're just gonna slowly approach an angle kind of further away so we can get a look in.
Standards is going to set Overwatch and just aim the flamethrower at the door.
You see a plump little gore burster. The cell is covered in pink slime that's oozing out of it. And it just seems to be watching you from behind the glass, gorging on the exploded remains of the corpse inside its cell.
Yeah, I got one of those nasties in there. Looks like it ate someone already.
Are these just like cells? Like there's no like purge button or like way to kill what's inside?
Nope, not without letting it out.
Is there a chart that we can look at?
Yeah, you can find out a little bit of information on these things. You see that it is a genetically modified version of the xenomorph that they were attempting to recreate the body burster that was encountered on Ariarchus. And basically it was a manipulation of the gene sequence, but it never reaches kind of the typical adult drone status. It basically becomes this sort of snake-like form, and as the embryo develops, the host will display extreme discomfort and appear to have put on water weight. And then eventually they just explode and the gore burster emerges.
Do we have a grenade we can throw in here?
In order to throw it in, you'd have to open the door.
Yeah, let's not open the door.
You couldn't just crack it open and toss it in?
You could try.
I could pop another all IFF dart in here. That way if it ever gets out, it'll trigger it. Go so far as to even hit the door with it. That would actually probably break it though.
Yeah,
Maybe we just leave it.
I
Let's
would
just
just
leave
leave
it.
it alone.
They can gas the place later.
Are you guys gonna leave the, Are you guys gonna leave Gilmore there?
Nope. Let's see if we can't get him out.
Okay, you can
Oh,
open the
no.
door.
Seems a bit safer on that side of the glass, if you ask me.
Well, I mean, also be safer up with Leroy and his big old gun.
So, do you open the door?
Sanders is gonna.
Let's open it.
Okay.
Yep.
He.
Keeping an eye on it.
Yep. He doesn't respond. He's just sitting there, just completely unresponsive. He's alive, but he's just kind of rocking gently.
Private, can you walk?
He looks at you and he just looks at you and kind of blank stare.
Alright, Killer just gonna try and help him up.
Yep. He doesn't resist. I'm Gil.
Alright. We need to get you out of here. Nobody's gonna be coming back to help you in here, so.
I'm Gil.
Yep. Just follow me.
Okay. And you take him up to Leroy?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can just say that's where he is.
And we'll escort him after what happened to the other guy.
Yep.
Yes.
And
Yep.
as you leave the room, or rather after you leave the room, you start to hear thumping again.
Ah, Christ, that thing really wants out.
But then the thumping stops.
Maybe it'll stay stuck in there.
Maybe.
Hopefully. Might be a good idea to set a surprise for it.
You guys want to go back in there?
No. 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 But, would it be possible to set up an explosive, like, here?
Sure.
So if it tries to get out that way, it'll get bloated up.
Yeah, at the very least it would take damage. If it goes
Yeah.
that way.
Or, yeah, if it goes that way. And it'll let us know. Because we should be able to hear that explosion, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Worst
he would.
case scenario, goes through the vent. Medium case scenario, at worst, it just makes a noise and we know that it's out.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, I can throw one there.
Okay, go ahead. Riggs, is there a reason why your token hasn't moved from the research center?
No.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Wasn't sure if you disconnected or something. Okay. You going down to the next level?
Alright.
What about the...
Oh,
There
yeah.
anything
Now
over here?
let's
You
peek
haven't
into
checked.
the clean rooms.
Okay.
I gotta send the pups drone in.
You see 2 life signatures.
Location.
Right about here.
Alright.
We're not alone.
Let's peek in there.
Okay, are you guys going to try and be stealthy?
Yes.
Okay, who wants to go?
Killage. Your big thick butt is gonna stay right here with me.
Okay, who's going in?
Guess me and Henrix, we have good agility.
Okay, make me a mobility.
Want me to do it?
I got it.
Okay. Actually, you also got that stress dice, so it'd be better anyhow.
Okay, so you guys see 2 Blackguard. They're fiddling with a stubborn pre-ignition line on an incinerator unit that just doesn't seem to be starting. The room is icy cold, and it's filled with 100 hanging body bags. The body bags are drenched in blood, and they're all filled. There's also a bunch of surgical tools and other medical equipment.
I'm gonna point them out to Henry and order them to stop what they're doing and put their hands up.
They see you?
I'm gonna say I point my gun at him and that I previously switched to my shotgun.
Okay. So then, draw initiative.
We don't get to act before they do it anyway.
Well, I'm assuming that was your action.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of snuck up on them and then yelled at them.
Well, I meant, like, if they don't put their hands up, we could shoot them before initiative.
Well, that's
well.
again why. Let me,
Most of the guys in black here have oddly enough been quite cooperative, so I don't blame
Well,
you in
most
this
of
case.
them haven't been actively trying to burn bodies.
Well, they couldn't get it started.
I did say actively trying,
okay.
not doing.
Oh. Let's see. Stevenson, you got 9. Lyra, you got 12. Okay. So, yep, the rest of you guys aren't going to act this round because you guys aren't even in the room. You don't know what's going on yet.
Yep.
Okay. So, Lyra, it is your turn.
You got this backwards. I'm 12.
Oh, whoops,
Henry's
sorry.
9.
My bad. So, Henry, it is your turn.
Are they actively aiming weapons at me?
They have not. They notice you, and you're not sure exactly what they're going to do, but they don't look like they're going to be friendly.
Shoot them.
Eh.
I
I'm
mean,
assuming
you
the
see the
manipulation
body
will-
bags, you see the flamethrower. Y'all can put 2 and 2 together. You hear the
Alright, yes.
music.
Yeah. You
Yes,
actually,
I-
like, you suddenly start hearing combat music, and at first you wonder if you've finally gone insane, but you just, something in you kind of, your instincts kind of tell you, like,
In the words of Stan Lee, the 70s were a good time, but now I'm paying for it. I aim and shoot with the shotgun.
okay.
At the one in front.
Okay, what range is the shotgun?
In this case, actually by default it is short, but I have an optical scope on it,
Okay,
which
yeah,
brings it up
so
to medium.
it'll be +1, -1.
+1 minus, or no,
Plus two-
+2 -1, so
Yeah, so
+1
+1.
total.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, then take it you want to put that all into damage, or...
All into damage.
Okay. He is going to
real
take
point pushing
2 of
him
that. What?
No point real pushing him back.
Okay. So he's going to take 2 of that. He's just going to go, ah, fuck! And he's going to say, this one is actually going to, he's going to move.
Please do not flamethrower me. I very much enjoy not being barbecued. Or this new thing I've heard of called fried chicken.
Let's see. He's actually going to throw a grenade.
Ah, yes, my favorite.
Okay, each of you roll me armor. Okay. Henry, you take 1 damage. Lyra, you take 2. And each of you get +1 stress level for taking damage. Lyra, it is your turn.
Would this count as cover? I'm assuming it's like a lab bench or something.
Yes, I'll say it'll count as cover, but it won't be heavy cover. It'll be like maybe a +1 or +2.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move up and crouch down behind this table.
Okay. Is that it?
And then I'm gonna shoot at the guy who has not gone yet. So
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. It'll be medium range, so -1.
And then I took an optical scope as well.
Okay, yeah, that's just bonuses to the range, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's not going to get rid of the -1. It's just going to mean that, like, if you were going to extreme range, you'd be able to do it with a long range weapon. So, yeah.
Is that how it works?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it gave you a +1 at a longer range, but I guess not.
Yeah, you'd think, but... Okay, go ahead.
So, -1?
Yep, -1. Okay.
Let's going into damage. Yep.
Okay, he takes 1.
And to know it only works on aimed shots.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
So it
he
really does nothing
is
here.
going to... He's actually going to come up to you and attack you in melee.
Can I try to block or dodge?
You've already used your fast action, so... Or actually, yeah, you wouldn't be able to, unfortunately, because... Okay, maybe armor.
It's like I don't get a cover bonus here.
No. Okay, you take 2.
I swear armor's fucking useless.
Okay, and then, let's see, what did the rest of you guys get? Okay, Killage got 6. Sanders got 15. Okay, Riggs, it is your go. You've heard gunfire in the next room.
Alright. Let's see. You know what?
What?
How far can I move?
You can move into a neighboring zone, anywhere. So you can move anywhere into this zone, the first half of this room.
Alright. So I'll move there and try to shoot at the guy hitting Lyra.
Okay. So it'll be just flat roll.
Yep.
Okay, roll me panic. And do you have Nerves of Steel?
Nope.
Okay, so you are going to get -2 to agility-based rolls until your panic stops.
Okay.
And you're also going to need to reload. So reduce your number of reloads by 1, and next turn, as a slow action, you'll have to reload.
Alright.
Okay, he takes 2 damage. No, you put that all into damage?
I'm putting 1 into pushing him back.
Okay. So yeah, he takes 2 damage, and you push him back. Okay, Killage, it's your turn.
Okay. I was gonna say shit. Run in.
Okay.
Gonna fire his pulse rifle at that guy.
The guy in the back?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. It'll be -1 because it's medium range. Okay, you're putting that all into damage?
You can
Let
make
me-
him drop his weapon.
I was about to say that because I was looking at the Game Mother manual. Not manual, paper.
Or, yeah, the handout.
Yeah, let's make him drop his weapon.
Okay.
That's one of them.
He takes 4 damage then, and drops his heavy pulse rifle.
Screen.
Yep. And he goes, "Ow!" Henry, it's your go.
I'm gonna shoot the one that just got shot back from attacking Lyra.
Okay,
Just aim and shoot.
go ahead.
No point
+2.
moving. Same zone, so just +2.
Yep. I'm guessing you're putting that all into damage.
I'm actually going to put I'm gonna put most of those into damage and then one into disarming if that's physically possible.
Yep, that's absolutely possible.
Then that's
So-
what I'm going to do.
I'm guessing you're going to put the first one so that, like, any extra successes he gets will go towards... Well, that doesn't matter. Okay, so he takes... That's going to be 3, 4, 5. He's going to take 2 and drop his weapon. Now, let's roll for something. A familiar chart. 34. That is a gouged eye.
Gouged eye.
So some of that, some of the shot from the shotgun just shreds one of his eyes to just a bloody pulp, and it's just a cratered, bloody socket. And he collapses.
All right.
Okay, this one is going
Is that a
to...
fatal injury?
It is not, no. This
Some
guy
of the spalling
has
is
dropped his
gone.
weapon, but he's gonna throw another grenade.
Oh, I'm fucked. Well, I have story points.
God, why is...
Ah, stink. How many damage did I take from the last one? Just one?
Yeah,
Thank you. My apologies.
nope, it's all good. Okay, make me armor at... Okay, Henry, you take 1.
Does my
Three,
cover help
ain't it?
here?
It does. Killage, you're totally fine. You laugh at the grenade.
I just
It tickles.
tanked the entire
You just
explosion.
brush off the dust.
The dust, yeah. That's the thing you're worried about. It's just, like,
What's my modifier gonna be?
2. Riggs, you only take 1.
The cartoon explosion in my face.
Lyra,
just
you're
covered
totally
in
Oh my
fine.
god.
Yep, like, Killage, you don't even blink. You just, like the, like that meme of, Principal Skinner. You're looking down like, pathetic. Lyra, what do you want to do for your go?
Deciding what to do. It's gonna be a long time before that other guy goes again.
Well, he can't go,
And actually,
because he's broken.
I'm talking about the guy who just threw the grenade.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a while.
I could do it after the fight, too. I gotta aim at the guy in the back and shoot at him.
Okay, so +2, -1, so +1 overall. Okay, I'm guessing you're gonna put that all into damage?
Yes.
Okay, so that is 4, I think? Yeah, 4.
Yep.
Okay. He takes all 4. $26. That is slashed shoulder, so your shots go along his shoulder and kind of break one of his collarbones, and one of his arms just goes completely limp. And he slumps to the ground.
Is that the end of combat?
Yes, it is.
Before anyone can do anything, I'm going to attempt to incinerate the guy who attacked me with a knife. My
Okay.
flamethrower.
Yep, you can do that. You don't even need to roll for it.
Yeah, so I'm just set him on fire.
Yep.
Actually, I'll set them both on fire. Why not?
Okay.
Because these guys might have some information. Usually guys that are fighting against you have stuff to hide.
No, it's fine. Let them on fire.
Yep.
They must be burned.
Remind me not to piss you off.
Yep, you notice.
I'm going to say we said that in unison.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. So,
Sanders is gonna walk in.
Yep.
Well, looks like y'all had a party in here.
you also see that there's...
Burning corpses. Someone must have messed with Lara.
You figure that any surgical tool or anesthetic or medical drug you might need, you could probably find in here.
Maybe enough
Sanders
for
did-
everyone to take nap relief and
Yeah, Sanders
take
is
them to
gonna
the road.
rummage around, find another round of nap relief for everybody.
Yep, you find it. Is there anything else you want, like a med kit or a surgical kit?
Sanders should still have his.
Okay, yeah, so...
Guess I would just heal over time, right? We can't heal me in any way.
Nope.
Yep. Sanders is gonna walk over to Lyra and give her a high five.
Okay.
Is this what you call a barbecue?
What? Well, now you're starting to get it. But instead of people, those should be like hogs or chickens or
When she... Oh,
cows.
that would have been a
Maybe
perfect...
They
Yeah,
look like
if
people,
it's
but
the
they
right
are
seasons.
definitely they are
pigs.
definitely pigs.
Damn.
Well, I mean, we can't eat them though. That would not go over well.
Yep. Sucks for those people who are gonna unwittingly eat those fish sticks. All right. Where to now?
All right.
We might want to think about trying to find a point to conclude for today soon.
Oh, I already have one in mind.
Okay.
I'd say we go down one more floor.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Can we say in the time it took to rummage around, I can get 1 health back?
Sure. That's fair.
Yep. Everybody can get 1 health back.
Yep. In fact... No, I'll wait until... Okay. Place yourselves. Okay. So, this level has some double reinforced steel walls made of the same acid-resistant materials used to store toxic waste. The interior is steamy and humid. Well, same thing. Warm, I meant. Warm and humid. Which way are you guys going?
I mean, does it look like we can go up?
Yeah, not from here.
So the only way to go is down.
Yep.
I'm gonna send the drone out to scan the hallway here.
This hallway doesn't appear to have anything.
Alright. Now left or right? Ooh. Ooh.
It looks like some sort of secreted resin.
Alright, now boys, left or right?
Killage, make me a mobility roll.
Okay.
Make me a panic? You're fine. Okay.
Again now, left or right?
Yeah, left or right.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Box.
Let's send the drone in.
Nothing in there. But you get the feeling that there are things closing in on you. Somebody make me an observation roll.
I got it.
Okay, good. And that panic is appropriate. Because, as you come in, let me see. Two creatures burst from the, not the ceiling, but from the vents. And then something bigger comes in. It is huge. It's brushing against the ceiling. It's got a massive head. And, it roars a challenge at you. And that is where we will end it tonight.
Uh-oh.
I won't lie to you about your chances, but you have my sympathies.
Big old
Do Scooby-Doo montage of us running away.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
I would like to violently think that we should really leave.
Keep in mind, these things can move 2 zones per turn. You guys can only move 1.
Yep. We are boned.
Not necessarily, if you get some good rolls and you plan it well. And if they get bad rolls, which I always seem to do.
Oh, I only got 2 health, so
not
I'm running.
always.
That's true. There was the one previous campaign where I actually killed 3 of you in Act 1. That was hilarious.
Yep.
Oh,
But-
yeah.
Hey, I had to
In
not.
Act-
I had to stop pulling punches. We're at the end of the campaign. We've got one more session, so
No, that's fine.
I gotta
Like,
pull out
I'm
all the
expecting-
stops.
I was not expecting to have another severed limb.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it either, but that was kind of,
That was very appropriate.
yeah, given how it
Yes.
happened.
Yeah,
But,
and I technically should have died.
yeah, that's true. But I like the way things have gone, and I like that we've got, a new NPC/PC has come to your side.
Yeah, I
And-
gotta say, like, I don't mind that you can die really easily in this game, but, like, some of the ways you could go, like, just stepping on something, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Sometimes that's a little frustrating.
yeah, it can be, and I understand that. That's why,
Like, if I die fighting a xenomorph, I'm okay with that, but stepping on some goo? Like,
Yeah. Yep, that's why I
Stepping
was
on a
really,
landmine.
I was really nice about, letting you,
But I mean, I guess it's supposed to be like a movie in Marine style like that, and Aliens movies all the time.
yeah, but,
Yep.
yeah, that's why I gave you plenty of chances to not die and go back, because it was also just the the fact that I got 3 successes on the virulence roll. Because you got 2 successes on your stamina, but I got 3 on the virulence, so...
Yeah, and my stamina sucks. So the
Yeah.
fact I even got those was pretty incredible.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the true finale. You guys finishing off against General Vaughn and Deep Void, and there may be some
Yeah,
other
just wait till we get our hands on Vaughn.
Oh yeah. That's part of why I've been trying to, give you guys a little bit of a harder time, because it makes it that much more satisfying when you get to the arch enemy, because they've really made you suffer.
Honestly, all I really want is Ganon to be here.
He might be.
I have a plan for that gun.
I like it. This is why I love being a GM, because I can give narratively satisfying endings. If you can make your PCs really hate someone, then the resulting battle against them is going to be so much more gratifying. Because, like Leroy, he's basically going to be able to say to... Vaughn indirectly basically cost him his leg.
He's gonna be like Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park,
Yep.
sitting in the back of the transport with his leg all strapped up.
Yep.
Must go faster, must go faster.
Yep, he's got the open
Yep.
vest, too.
Oh, we should have like kept your foot in a bag so we could shove it in Vaughn's mouth.
Or shove it up her ass.
I mean, it was a landmine, so I'm guessing it's in about 500,000 pieces.
Alright, yeah, the collection of your toes that's left.
Yep. Luckily, I have that homebrew thing of prosthetic limbs. But unfortunately, since you're deployed, you don't really have that option, really.
Yep.
Drop pod it through the roof.
That would be really funny. Especially if it was like a giant foot, like for like a mech. And it just had like rockets on the knee side, so it was like a giant foot just coming through and stomping on the roof.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous and stupid, but it would be funny.
Guess there's probably no point in doing experience because
Yeah. I mean,
unless we want to, in case we do continue these characters
yeah, it'll be
after
up.
next session.
Yeah, it's up to you guys if you're gonna want to continue with these characters, or if you feel like the arc has kind of been satisfying enough to like kind of want to do something else.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I was like kind of just starting over.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
New stuff.
Yep. So
Yeah.
yeah, who knows? These characters
Yeah.
might come back
And
as cameos, but
yeah, and being able to do the more cinematic style where it's a lot more fun to have a PC die.
oh yeah, So yeah, because I've enjoyed campaign play, but it's definitely
Yeah, no, it's great.
yeah, I enjoy campaign play because it lets players have a little bit more creative freedom. But this game isn't really one where you can do like a really long haul campaign. It just doesn't really work that way. It's more like, you do campaign play for maybe a campaign that's going to last, 10 sessions. And then, it all goes right from there.
I am going to say that this game is very much built for the scenario play.
Oh yeah, I think
Just because of how easy it is to kill off characters. As soon as you start introducing stress mechanics and xenomorphs, people start dropping like flies. And that works when your entire storyline is 2 sessions. And
Yeah.
you have 7 backup characters and you run out of them at the end of it.
yeah, there's a
When
reason
you're
why I've been
running
pretty merciful with you guys, is because part of it is, as a GM, when I like somebody's player character, I want to let them have that narrative arc, both for me as a GM to help foster it, and also for the player to get a sense of narrative gratification.
We very much appreciate that.
Sometimes it does feel good for a character, like, to die prematurely because it establishes the stakes. But I try not to be over the top with that.
Yeah.
I don't
No
know if you
point
guys
in
are
it,
ready
buddy.
for Parker Peters anyway.
And will both of these?
Yes.
They'll come into play at some point. But, anyways, I'll stop the stream here. For those who may be watching, have a good night. And